and landed on one of the dogs.
Hello, cyberspace. It is I, Terracin, your favorite cyber bitch. And tonight's title is The Musketeers. Burnside lives!
I'm not dead yet. No, I am not. Winter cannot kill me, and neither can the communists.
No, but Victoria can.
Well, yeah, no shit. She can kill just about anything that exists.
So
Remember what happened?
Tonight I have with me the mechanic.
What's up? I'm the mechanic, and baling wire, bubble gum, and duct tape will fix anything.
I have Queenie, the detoxer.
Hi, guys. How's everybody doing?
And of course, I have my beloved, my sweet, my pudding, Burnside.
Oh, you buttered me up. Ooh, looks like we got another buddy here.
Yeah,
Bum
we have
Fluff,
another
you there?
person. It's Bumfluff
We
EDM.
have a bum fluff.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
He has survived another day in Jeremy Corbyn's hellhole.
Oh, don't talk to me about that bloody idiot anymore.
I love how you added any more to that.
No, so it's what's funny is like when they tell me, "Oh, you're a spurg, you're spurging, Sarah," but they turn around and do the same thing. Whether they raise their voice or don't raise their voice, they're going off on somebody that's still spurging. It doesn't matter if you raise your voice or not; it's still spurging. but anyways, I have a funny story. So today I had a doctor's appointment. So I'm waiting in the waiting area, and me and two other patients, that were waiting to be called back. So we're all sitting there chit-chatting, and somehow we got on the subject of the World Trade Center. One of them brought it up, and I said, 9/11 was an inside job. And they're like, no, it's not. I said, and how so? He's like, well, the planes flew into the building. I said, yeah. I said, but before the planes flew into the building, if you watch any of the videos on YouTube, you can see the security officers and so forth and patrons in the building. There was an explosion that went off. That was before the planes even hit the building. And I said, after the planes hit the building, you have Building 7 that come down. Doo, 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 doo. That shit was lined with C4 before. And then I popped off and said, well, I said, politicians or these elitists, they are Jewish. I said, they control all the central banks except for in two countries. That's Cuba and in the Middle East. And the lady's like, you need to watch your mouth. And I'm like, what? Like, what, you think I'm a conspiracy theorist? And they're like, no, look where you're at. I was like, yeah, I'm in a waiting room. And he's like, you don't think there's Jewish people here? I said, what did I say? I said, these elitists, that are part of these secret societies, the Skull and Bones, the Illuminati, fucking, what the hell's that other one?
The Goyim aren't supposed to know, Sarah.
The Bilderberg group, all them. I said, they're all elitists. Burnside. I said, but they're Jewish. I said, the Jews control everything. And they're like, again, he's like, and she says, again, you need to, hush your mouth. And I'm like, I didn't, like, what? Didn't offend anybody. And she's like, well, it seems like you're anti-Semitic. No, I know Jewish people. I have, I have relatives that are fucking Jewish. Like, I'm not anti-Semitic. Well, it seems like you're jealous.
I would have just said, no, I'm just anti-you.
So I was like, no, I'm not jealous because they control everything. I said, it is, it is what it is. So I, piped up and I said, if anybody in here in this waiting room is Jewish, and what I said offended you. I am sorry. And like nobody had a problem with what I said. And this one lady even spoke up. She's like, I didn't hear what you said, but for the most part, this last part, I didn't hear what you said, but the other stuff, I heard what you said. He's like, I don't have a problem with it. And it's like, well, you know, if there's anybody Jewish in here, if anything I said offended you, I am sorry. But yeah, that's like, this lady was like, fucking like, she's a sheeple. Like, she's not woke. I hate using that word, but she's not woke. Like, I told her, I was like, you really need to go and like really dive deep into a lot of stuff, and you will see, because it's literally right in front of your face, the shit's going on. I said, and you'll see what all I'm saying is the truth. I said, our government is literally fucking you over and dumbing you down. And you're just like sitting there just like sheep fucking falling. But yeah, then after I got out of the doctor's office, there was this lady in the parking lot fucking screaming, like going from one side of the parking lot to the other side, just screaming. And then right there beside the doctor's office, there's a police department hub, like it's like a subsidiary, like the state troopers go there, Catawba County Sheriff's Department, Hickory PD, like, you know, they use that hub. And like somebody, you know,
Quick,
they didn't
police officers, the Goyim, no, you have to stop her. The Goyim, she knows. Arrest this shit.
So she's this lady's screaming that she's going around telling people, no, you can't park here. No, you can't park here. No, and we're just like, what? Literally. And then she goes over here to some car. I guess it's whoever was picking her up. She takes out a big bottle of pills, opens them up, like pours a handful in there, and like puts them in her mouth and just takes a swig. Like, I don't know what she took, but this bitch was like tweaking, like mad tweaking. And before anybody in the chat pops off, before anybody in the chat pops off and says, "Oh, you should know, you know, you're a tweaker," no. I've never done meth. I've never done crack, cocaine, nothing like that. I've been around people that do it. Like, I know I've seen enough tweakers in my fucking life, including my fucking piece of shit sister. Like, just because your family does something doesn't mean that you do it. Yep. Just like the shit with my nephew, just because he got charged with attempted statutory rape has nothing to do with me. He doesn't live here. He's been gone for 3 fucking months. Him, his other brother, and his mother have been gone for 3 months. I don't talk to them, nothing. I don't even know where the fuck they live at now. So it's like people are coming at me and fucking calling me a pedophile and I'm a predator because I share the same DNA with him.
It's what I like to call.
We actually have the predator sound on the soundboard. Yeah, actually, do we have the predator?
No, please don't play that. I fucking hate the predator.
Aha! I knew it.
You're
fucking Team Alien, you fucker. Fucking Xenomorph.
No,
which predator?
The reason I hate the Predator is because when they added it to Ghost Recon Wildlands, I was co-oping with another friend, and this motherfucker, you need at least 3 people or all 3 of the AIs to take this fucker down. Because if you only have 2 people, his little freaking laser cannon or that plasma cannon on his shoulder.
Caster.
Yeah, arc caster.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck it is. This thing, it doesn't just shoot straight.
Oh,
no. It's even worse than what you think. So he will uncloak.
What, does it rape you in the process?
Yeah, pretty much. It fucking rapes you. And what it does is this laser will lock on you, and it gives you about a 1 second warning, and then he fires. And this thing, you can run diagonally, and this thing will literally arc and track you a little. And even if you get clipped by this thing, it will kill you. You'll go down. And it's like, son of a bitch. And then sometimes he'll have these fucking blades. And he'll just sneak up behind you and just go, bling, and they'll have these little red circles, and you'll have about like 2 seconds to get out of them. It's like, fuck you, asshole.
I didn't know Predator was in that game.
It's a
Have you been
side
playing with mods
mission.
again?
That's
Oh, it's not even a mod.
It's not even a mod. They just added it.
And you said
Like-
they had these blades. Like, what kind of blades? Was it the frisbee?
No, he's talking about the regular arm blades they have on their gauntlets. Yeah. You see, the
Yeah, he
solution. The solution is get more people and stop sucking, buddy.
No,
Get
literally,
good.
this thing, it has no pattern. It has no pattern to where it'll pop up.
Good. That means it's a tough motherfucker. That's a proper predator. Don't feel bad when
Yeah.
you get raped.
Yeah.
No, but it will wipe the floor with you if you only have 2 people, because what Wildlands does is if you co-op with one person, it'll just completely remove the AI. So you don't have that 4-person support. So you only have one person to fucking revive you. And the fucking predator, he won't target the downed person. He'll target the person who's still up. So while the person is fucking reviving you, which takes like, 5 to 10 seconds. Oh, look, you got shot too. Fail.
Yeah.
Well, what
not
you
gonna
need is
lie,
that predator click.
man.
Must be a belly
Jared,
laugh, apparently.
do we got that in the soundboard? Can we pre-program that?
I fucking
No, I
hate
don't
the
have the
predator. I fucking hate the predator.
I literally don't know what it is, so I can't.
You've never seen the Predator movies?
Oh, like Alien versus Predator?
Yeah, Alien
Yeah.
versus
Okay,
Predator.
yeah, then yeah, okay, then
Yeah, the
Yeah.
fucking cloaking motherfuckers.
Yeah, the Yatua.
That shank you like a prison bitch? Yeah. He had to fight one of those and lost.
Get to the
But don't
chopper.
Yeah, eventually I just got so pissed off at this thing. I just got a freaking light machine gun and just unloaded on it.
You see, that
Did
should
you
have been
cut
the
down
first thing you
trees?
thought of.
I wish you could cut down trees. I mean, I should have found 2 more people and had 2 of the people in a fucking one of the attack helicopters.
All I have is Arnold Schwarzenegger from the Predator.
Oh.
And I do have him saying, "Get to the chopper."
Yeah, because, I mean, this game, it has so many different ways of assaulting.
Here you go. Hold on.
Yeah, but the thing that sucks is if you only have like 1 or 2 people and you use a chopper, is it'll shoot the damn chopper down.
Well, no shit.
So,
First
like,
chance gonna
literally,
shoot the chopper down.
yeah, I mean, literally, it'll just go, whoop, chopper. Mhm.
Pew!
You know what you need to do?
Our
Drop your
caster.
weapons. It won't consider you a valid kill anymore.
Here we go. We have the theme music.
Man, that motherfucker is so annoying.
Assuming it does not assume that you're challenging it to a fist fight.
Which is really dumb. You don't want to fist fight those things.
If it was a fist fight on Wildlands, it would be so much easier with this thing. Really, it would. Because once you get this thing down to like minimal health, it activates that stupid mini nuke on its arm.
Oh,
And you have to like book it
That's
out of
cool.
there.
Nice.
And you have to like book it the fuck out of there.
Why didn't she escape? is your baggage. You fall behind and you're on your own.
Yeah. You see,
At least
man,
you
this
didn't
is
have
why
to
you
fight
just
the
need to.
one from Alien vs. Predator 2. That bastard had plenty of ways to kill.
And those
2
things are
shoulder
assholes.
cannons, a razor whip, laser trip mines, a power fist gauntlet, some shuriken, his kumbi stick.
Yeah, I'm glad they only went with the standard Predator. Seriously,
And his nuke.
I'm glad they only went with the standard Predator. That fucking that motherfucker is just annoying. Because literally, you just have to grab something with a ton of ammo and just unload on him.
Yup, that's the only way you kill him.
Or if you're really good, you get a really big sniper rifle.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother with that with those things, man. Those are pretty hard to snipe.
Yeah.
What you need to do is you need to see if they've got the mod or the add-on for it, so you can get that Jinro power armor and minigun, and just go in there and just level them with that fucking modified FG-42.
Yeah, I wish. I wish they actually had weapon mods for that. But they also have Ghost War, which is player versus player.
I think I found one.
So yeah, if they allowed mods, or rather weapon mods for it, people would start modding them into Ghost War. Or they'd attempt to.
Yeah,
and
just
it
come
would-
across the guy with a lightsaber.
Yeah, you wouldn't even get that close to him. Cause he's a chicken shit.
For some reason, the sounds aren't playing.
That sucks.
Yeah, I know.
This Predator is a chicken shit. If you get too close to him, he'll just cloak and run off.
Well, he's a hunter, not a warrior.
So you have to get something with a lot of ammo in it. And just blast him all to hell.
Yeah,
Okay,
good
what are
cover.
they trying to finish loading?
Or is that plasma bolt going to curve around a tree to get you?
Oh, the nice thing is if you find a thick enough tree, you can hide behind it, and the
Thick enough
blast
tree?
won't get you. Yeah, exactly. A thick enough tree. If you find a thick enough tree, and you get behind it in time, it won't kill you.
Too bad you're not fighting Diva from Overwatch. Because, like, when she sends out her mech on a suicide run, you can hide behind a light pole and survive.
Oh my god.
Yeah, to my knowledge, I have not fixed that.
That
Overwatch and
is-
Fortnite.
That is so ghetto.
I actually seen one video. Like, Diva sent... it's from the perspective of Diva. She sends out her mech on a suicide run. But Roadblock, right before she jumped out, Roadblock fires on his grappling hook and pulls in the now counting down mech closer to the team. And took out the entire team. And so put in, Roadblock, you fool! What have you done?
I don't know.
Sounds like my co-op buddy, who I play pretty much every game with. Fucking troll the entire team. Especially if there's an asshole on there.
Yeah, like, that's playing, May. Because May's one of the evilest bastards in the game. Like, some players will either troll their team as well, throw up a wall right before you take a shot. Or if you're fighting against her, she'll freeze you, look you in the face, charge a shot, aim at the face.
All right, who's ready to hear the Predator roar?
Do it.
Not
Piss
me.
him off. Do it. Piss him off.
Hold on. Taking a minute.
Well, we're waiting.
Don't you have a regular Russian RPG in that damn game?
Do the roar. Do it.
I'm trying.
Do the roar.
Goddamn made in China. But mechanic, can't you just hit the sucker with a couple RPGs? There we go.
Yeah.
No. Because I do not believe that game has RPGs. It has
Oh,
grenade
what the hell?
launchers.
Come on, you're in a third world country. How can you not have an RPG? They've got the Kalashnikov in that game. They have half the Dindus run around with them. Or whatever the faction's called. I know the other one that's supposed to be the Freedom Fighters, and we're like the Meth Lab Fighters with that goofy flag. We are failed chemistry students fighting a revolution! Too funny. So what else is going on with everybody? Anybody else got anything interesting going on?
Not too much going on. Tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment.
Oh boy.
I hope no one lives in Arizona.
And also, tomorrow is my birthday.
Happy early birthday.
Hey, we end when it becomes my birthday, so you guys can wish me a happy birthday then.
Well, it's already your birthday in my country.
This is true.
Oh damn.
And it has been for 3 hours. 3.5 hours.
Fuck, get the beer.
I'm already in the scotch.
My birthday's in 13 days. Well, less than 13 days.
Yay. 13 days.
Yeah.
Well, I've been working on the OBS to do my radio show, so that's nearly done. I just need to play around with the audio.
Yeah, but I got your DMs about that. I'm down to do it.
Cool.
I was just been really
No,
the fuck out.
It's cool. It's cool. No, the OBS is done for it. Well, pretty much done. So I just got to play around with it tomorrow. I might put a little stream up tomorrow.
An EU commissioner exploring ideas for an European Space Force.
European Space Force.
So it's not a stupid idea when they do it.
Or so progressive socialist. Ooh, fuckers. Get the fuck out of space. It's our damn space. America. We owned it. We raped it. We conquered it. We stuck a flag in the fucking moon. And we verbally, possibly, raped some aliens. Our fucking space.
Oh, yeah. I was watching this gun YouTuber. He was talking about some gun. I forgot what it was, but he weighed it. And he's like, he weighed it in pounds. And then he said, for those who have not landed on the moon, he then switched it to metric.
So if Jeremy Corbyn comes to your door for votes again, tell him that America wants him to get the fuck out of our space, or we'll start the Boston Tea Party again.
I don't understand how you work in inches. That just drives me mad. I just sit there. You go, oh yeah, it's an inch and 1/8. I'm sitting there going, how much? I just don't work in inches over here.
So guess what's going on in Arizona?
Gilroy.
New bill will charge people a fee to unblock porn sites. Proceeds to fund the border wall.
Oh, that's brilliant, because we had the piss taken out of us for so long over our porn sites, and it hasn't happened. United States.
Oh my God.
No more porn up for you lot.
According to the bill, products that make content accessible on the internet cannot be made, sold, leased, distributed, or made in the state unless it contains blocking softwares that blocks obscene materials by default. And if you want access to such sites, you have to prove that you're at least 18 and pay $20.
What a day!
What the fuck?
All right, who's ready for a torture Cody?
No.
No, I gotta wait and hear the rest of the story that your brother's telling. This is funny.
Well,
So apparently, in Arizona, they have been blocked from porn, so now they are funding
it hasn't
the
been
border
passed yet.
wall.
It hasn't been passed yet.
It hasn't been passed?
No.
Ah.
House Bill 2444. I would appreciate it was Bill 2404.
wait.
Bill.
I think it needs 2/3 in favor for it to pass.
That's funny.
Where is it?
Oh no.
Just torturing the dog again.
Yeah. Where is it?
Is Irving in Quebec?
No, he's in Toronto.
Okay. Idea for special sexual assault court gains steam in Quebec in wake of Me Too.
Where is it?
A special sexual assault court.
Sexual assault. Oh god, I should get a beer from this, but I'm too broke. That sounds funny as all fuck. A sexual assault court. Strictly for just that. They just can't make a regular court and say, okay, yeah, we'll take sexual assaults too. No, only
Yeah.
sexual assaults.
Well, I imagine this is so they can do allegations.
Of course, because we are the Canada. That is the cook, there's a fuck. We apologize for everything. And don't hit us
Canada.
with the baguettes. We'll behave. And vote the communists, we swear. Where's Irving when I do this shit so you can just roll over and start punching things? It's always fuck with him with the goddamn Quebecois, the French Canada
cool.
thing and that.
So apparently, Florida woman story that I told about about a Florida woman that was naked and masturbating at the pill aisle at Walmart.
Yes, I heard that.
What?
Here's the thing: I actually mixed two articles together. It was a Florida man caught masturbating in the pillow aisle at a Walmart, and there was another one about a woman dancing naked outside of a Waffle House in Florida.
Oh, for God's sake.
What in the? You see, this is why I will not move to Florida.
And the woman threatened to shoot everyone in Waffle House.
Yes, I would shoot everyone in the Waffle House. I literally. Let me go get my get up on. Let me get my get up on. Give me a second here.
Florida, great for catching waves and tons of entertainment. Free entertainment at that.
It just seems like you send all your dumbasses down to Florida. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. All the crazy ones get sent to Florida. Florida and California.
Unless
What,
the
commie
crazy ones are
Florida?
already born in Florida.
All the crazy ones get sent to Florida. All the homicidal ones get sent to California.
California.
The homicidal ones get sent to California. Then why the fuck ain't I there?
Because you're not homicidal.
Yes,
You're
I am.
you're antisocial.
No, I'm a homicidal sociopath.
And sociopaths are antisocial.
Exactly.
So she is homicidal. Because most antisocial sociopaths are homicidal. That is a proven fact.
I just know how to control my shit.
Has anyone heard about a nurse who raped a comatose patient?
Yeah. I saw it on
I'm
the
back.
news.
And got them pregnant? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's bad.
no one knew that she was pregnant until she was giving birth.
Hmm. She was also in a vegetative state too. She has no brain waves or anything.
Well,
You
apparently
see,
she's not comatose. Like she can react. She's like she has some kind of extreme disability that renders her nigh comatose. But they forced all the nurses to go through DNA testing, and they got one suspect.
Yeah. Have you seen what he looks like?
Yeah, he looks like he was harassing the Covington kids.
No, the guy that they arrested, like he has like one, like his mugshot was like.
Yeah, I'm saying he
horrific.
looks like one of the guys in DC harassing the Covington kids.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. I thought the guy that
you see, this is why I
it was
could
the
not move to
Indian
Florida.
dude.
I would overthrow the entire fucking state because of the stupid people that are there. Because the cool thing is, unlike here, a real one of these would be legal. So I could totally just go and just pop, 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 pop all day long. Because
This was from Arizona.
Arizona, not Florida. Okay, well if I move to Arizona, there's not much to really overthrow because it's all sand.
Maybe they
So I'd
blocked
probably
his
just-
porn.
No,
Well,
motherfucker, you
it's
don't
one
get to
hell of a way
overthrow
to
me
do it.
in my own goddamn state.
What?
I will overthrow you.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will, damn it.
No, you
Yes,
won't.
I will.
No,
I
you
will.
won't, because I know where the fucking sinkholes are.
Screw sinkholes. Look. It is way too complicated to grab each and every one of these Florida men and Florida women that are and all that other crazy shit and just throw them into a sinkhole. No. These are
No, I'm
perfectly
just
legal
gonna throw
where you
you
live.
into a sinkhole.
Yeah, sure. You're gonna throw me in the sinkhole.
Just throw him to the sharks.
Oh no, better yet, I'll just tell mom.
No. If we're gonna throw them to anywhere, I'll throw them to fucking Cuba.
Cuba.
Yeah.
Just throw him to the sharks. It's more fun to
I'm
watch.
changing the goddamn subject.
I'll throw them to the
So,
Cubans.
here's a meme the boys will like. When you swallow a stoner guy's cum, it's like an edible. You just gotta wait for it to kick in.
Ugh.
Okay then.
What?
When you swallow a stoner guy's cum, it's like an edible. You just gotta wait for it to kick in.
Okay, I don't get it.
Oh Christ!
Oh,
I swear you're
goodness.
Protestant.
Okay.
Somebody explain it to him.
Okay.
I ain't
so,
explaining it. One of you fuckers do it.
So when you're waiting on a stoner's guy come, his cum contains THC, which when you swallow it, when you eat edibles, that means they are like marijuana lace cookies or brownies or butter or whatever.
It takes
edible.
time to kick in after
Right.
consumption.
So same thing with the sperm is it's saying that it's a THC edible because the woman swallowed his sperm. So since it's a edible, it's going to take time to kick in. Do you get it now, Kelt?
I understand it.
What?
I understand it now.
Okay.
All right, here's one. I swing both ways violently with a bat. Come and get some, motherfuckers.
Joy.
Love it.
All right, this is actually one of my empath groups. How do you feel about cemeteries?
They're not too bad.
Yeah, I mean that's where dead people. That's where dead people
Yeah,
go.
hang out with dead people.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the places that I'm having Burnside take me when I go to Chicago for Valentine's Day week is to the site of the Valentine's Day massacre. And in my opinion, that's a perfectly reasonable place to go on a date.
Crowded with
You are
tourists.
one morbid bitch.
Yes, I am.
Well, I mean, it
And
would
that's
be
why
nice
we
if it
love
was.
her.
Well, it would be nice if it was a clean area free of stupid people and tourists, but it really isn't. So,
There's no clean area with clean of stupid people.
Regrettably, yeah. The only time they ever have any section of Chicago clean from stupid people is when they start setting up for the Chris Kindle market. Because because they've got literally the entire fucking place blocked off as fuck when they're trying to construct it. Like, I almost walked into there once and I had one of the guys stop me. And it's like, no, you cannot enter here. It's not open yet. And then they go, open what? Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys are setting up for the first. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Like, literally.
Okay, so this is when Seth MacFarlane was on a show on BBC. So we get to hear the many voices of Seth MacFarlane.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on? Who is that, man? Oh, Stewie, how are you? I don't like brand spark plugs. The only spark plugs for you is you like some cool whip? Why are you saying it like that? Well, I say cool whip. You're saying cool whip. Yes, I say cool whip.
What in the incredible goat fuck? Just way too much shit topped on top of more shit.
This is the best one.
I do have a very specific set of skills. Skills that make me a nightmare for somebody like you. If you don't let the girl go, I will find you, and I will kill you. Sometimes should be forgive to father it. If you lost it, you can look and you will find it. Time after time. You win the shit. Jumping discouraged. Oh, I realize I see your true colors. I should. Buddy, that's why I love you. So don't be a dick. See a lot I can happen over.
What?
It's the Graham Norton show. He has a lot of celebrities on there, and one of them is Seth MacFarlane.
So I see.
Were you guys actually able to hear that?
Kinda, but not really.
Not
I
really.
heard "Don't be a dick" by Family Guy
Yeah.
singing. Found a story
Yeah.
that's going to put Queen into a rant.
What?
Oh, this should be fun.
Berks, Pennsylvania county woman gave birth at work and left baby in a toilet.
Fucking dumb bitch. It's like you don't want kids. Like, we all know how kids are made. We know the birds and the bees. You don't want kids. You gonna do that to your child that's just been born? Yeah, that bitch deserves to go fucking die in a ditch somewhere. Fucking go stick a gun in your mouth. Like, people like that just fucking piss me off.
The baby's at a hospital on a ventilator, stable but critical.
Wow.
This is why it need a license to fucking have kids.
And she's been charged with a felony.
She should. Like, if she didn't want the baby, there are plenty of hospitals and fire departments and police departments that are safe havens that she could have went and dropped the baby off, no questions asked.
Okay, so for you guys, I'm going to post this in our private chat. If I can get the fucking computer to fucking cooperate with me.
Drop kick it.
It's
Beat it with a
trying to
baseball
overheat,
bat.
so I have a fan on it.
So Sir Wolfie has a cricket bat now?
No, that's a paddle. All right, you should be able to hit play and watch it. Bum Fluff, I'll send you the link directly.
Yeah, but my headset is weird because it won't let me hear anything else except for the stream.
And I'm sure Bum Fluff has watched the Graham Norton show.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I found something good for Scooby. Oh, Lord. I'll save that for his show tomorrow, though, now that I found that. That's great.
Yeah, I couldn't get into the the Graham Norton show because it's
crap.
Yeah. Like, I've tried to watch it before, and I'm just like, yeah. Next. Like, it's that bland, and it's just not entertaining. So, let's see. You posted Catholics demand Governor Cuomo's excommunication over New York. Yeah. Like, that shit.
Oh,
But
yeah.
these-
When I seen that, I was like, ooh, Cuomo excommunicated? Ooh.
And John Wick terms excommunicado.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, these states being able to pass laws like this and shit is because of the government being shut down.
And I think it's just states filled with communists.
No, because the states, like, when they go to pass a law and shit, that has to go through Congress and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And since the government is shut down, they're able to fucking pass these laws and, do whatever. And pass whatever fuckery they want. Like, I believe in abortion to a point. Like, if you're raped, if I was raped as an adult, I wouldn't want to carry my rapist baby. I would have either go and take Plan B contraceptive if I got raped and I didn't think, for some reason I didn't think I was pregnant, but ended up finding out I was pregnant. Yeah, I would abort because I'm not going to carry my rapist baby. If there is some medical reason where, the mortality rate for you and the baby is high, yes. But I believe that abortion should be, or you can't abort the fetus. Like, you can abort the
Case
fetus,
by
but
case basis.
yeah, that
Yep. Exactly.
and you can't be but so many weeks along.
Oh yeah,
Like these
I
fucking
hate
women.
the weird shit.
Yeah, like these fucking women that are having fucking 8 and 9 month fucking abortions. No, that's a definite fucking no.
Yeah, like as soon as the kid comes right out their snatch, they want to go and like take a hatchet to it. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
Right.
Oh, my body, my choice.
I think the longest in the UK is 16 weeks.
Oh my god.
But that's in extraordinary cases. They don't like doing it that way. But
yeah, that's too far. Like,
but that's in exceptional cases. But
wow!
What?
Yeah.
Man accused of ejaculating in his boss's coffee every day for 4 years.
God!
He must have really hated his boss.
For 4 years.
That's a
Oh my
unique
God.
special creamer.
Wait,
And it's a
hold
New
on.
Jersey man.
Oh God.
Okay, that guy needs a medal. That guy needs a fucking medal.
Híjole.
Let me put this in the chat so you can see his mug.
I
How
gotta
did
read
I
that.
not notice that?
Oh
What?
my god, I gotta read this.
It's on the stream chat.
Okay, let me read this shit. Oh my god, what a creepy looking fucker. Why would you let this man make your coffee first?
Well, I mean, you have to look the
What
part.
fuck?
This definitely looks like a couple of people I might have worked construction. Oh my god. Okay, this is funny. Alright, you work
That
you
makes
charge me.
Bumfluff's avatar look like a Miss Universe.
Yeah. A man was arrested on his work site this morning after it was discovered that he was jerking off into his mother's coffee every morning. Oh,
How do you not notice that?
I that's why I'm
I
reading.
think
gotta
that
find
says a
out
lot
how
about
this
his
dude
sex
gets-
life.
Oh my god. 38-year-old Lewis Williams spent the last 4 years working as the personal assistant of Miss Linda Moore, and executive president of the Danco Engineering. Among his tasks as Miss Moore's assistant, he was to take her phone calls, set her schedule, and bring her a cup of coffee to her desk every day when she arrived at work. After a dispute with his boss this morning, Mr. Williams admitted in front of a dozen coworkers that he had ejaculated in her coffee hundreds of times. According to Brian Little, an intern who witnessed the entire scene, Lewis Williams showed no remorse when he confessed his crime. He almost looked proud when he told her, "I've been eating your shit for 4 years, but all this time you've been drinking my cum." He then smiled. My God. The angry employee explained he had been putting extra cream in Miss Moore's coffee 5 days a week and over many years. After his confession, his colleagues called the police and Mr. Williams was arrested on the site. Total of 900. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
it gets better. 910 criminal
Criminal
charges.
charges have been filed against him, including 860 charges of sexual assault.
What?
Hold on.
800?
He could face up to 1,070 years in prison.
Oh my god.
1,070.
Oh my god, that's funny. Lewis Williams' motivations when he committed his crimes remain unclear, but there certainly was some animosity between him and his boss. Some of his colleagues have told reporters that he was deeply misogynistic and found it humiliating to take orders from a woman all day. Maybe she was just a bitch. God, why does it gotta be so communistic? Some
know,
other
right?
employees, however, have suggested that Miss Moore was often aggressive, dominating, and verbally abusive.
The boss was a woman.
Yeah, with the accused, and he may have acted as some sort of so your self-defense is to pour semen into her coffee. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, I got one that's worse than that. It's on the trendy page. And this guy's even worse looking, the poor bastard. Okay, what's worse than somebody jerking off into your coffee every day?
How about
Getting
healing
your dick snapped in half?
dildos that are here to make your vagina a magical place?
What? One at a time, one at a time.
I'm guessing it's the snapped in half story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Know what were you saying, Tara?
I think he's got a lazy eye.
Oh,
How about healing crystal dildos here to make your vagina a magical place?
heresy! Absolute arcanic heresy! Must be
Hood, check your
destroyed.
Discord.
What heresy is this?
You're going to show it to Nightcrow, and he is either going to laugh or start crying.
Heresy!
Healing crystals
Heresy!
have been a
Heresy!
well-known trend for quite some time now, with a cult following of people who swear by their therapeutic properties. While some choose to harness the rock's energies in the form of a pyramid-shaped decor or jewelry, One innovative company has delved into a previously untrekked territory, the crystal dildo market. Yes, you read that correctly. Chakra dubs itself
Heresy.
the original crystal sex toy, with all of its products being made from 100% pure crystal. Chakrubs derives its name from chakra, the Sanskrit word that describes energy wheels. The company produces handmade dildos made from precious minerals like rose quartz and pure amethyst, which each provide their own prospective healing properties. The best part about these dildos? They practically double as home decor, so you totally avoid the semi-awkward moment when a visitor spots your self-pleasuring gadget on your bedside table. Shakurub's official website states that using these intriguing toys results in learning to quiet the mind in order to feel subtle energies, develop emotional intelligence, strengthen self-awareness, and accept every aspect of who you are. It goes on to explain how to use them not only gets you off, but turns you into a one-way turns you on in one way which you will remain turned on and awakened with a renewed sense of self-awareness and wisdom. Sounds pretty convincing, right? Before you sit back and take a ride on the Crystal Express to Pleasure Town, allow us to remind you of the buzz surrounding Gwyneth Paltrow and her overpriced vaginal jade eggs. In case you missed it, a gynecologist advised avoiding Paltrow's viral eggs because of potential health risks, such as bacterial vaginosis and toxic shock syndrome. Yikes! Whether you choose to get behind Chakrub's trend or not, we can't help but wonder, is Spencer Pratt secretly behind all of this? And that's it. I sent you the link so you can show Night Crow.
Yeah, I got that heresy. I got something almost as bad as that. Here, let me go drop this in here.
I've got a good one.
Okay, you go next.
A mum's idea for cleaning her toilet brush has been branded disgusting and gross by other parents. This is actually taking place in a... where's it taking place? In... I don't know. Doesn't actually say. But the idea of putting the loo brush in the dishwasher did not go down well. Blah, blah, blah. She shared the idea on Mumsnet, saying it would be absolutely disgusting to put loo brush in a dishwasher on their own hot setting, followed by a hot wash on empty. So in other words, put your loo brush in the dishwasher.
Oh, righty then.
Yeah. And there's another great one there that Tara might want to read. Have you got the side chat open?
Yep.
Side chat.
The second one that I've put in there. You want to have a read of that. You'll like that.
Found a story about Snopes.
Oh boy, what are those fuckers up to?
What the fuck?
They're introducing a new... What? What?
Doctors warn against putting parsley into your vaginas.
What?
Oh my god. Wait for it to finish loading and damn pop-ups.
You want to listen to this. It's absolutely horrific.
Anyways, Snopes introduces new, factually inaccurate but morally right fact check result.
Oh boy, more progress, more communism.
Okay.
Let's get Jeremy Corbyn to make it nationwide.
Against putting...
She died again?
I think so. You there, sweetheart? Did you kick the bucket?
To their vaginas. The women's magazine owned by TI Media published an article on January 9th you can use to kickstart your period.
Tara, you gotta restart.
Among the exercise,
I think you need to restart your modem.
eating pineapple.
She's dead again.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be cutting out in and out the entire time she's gonna try and read this. Oh boy, so let's all pretend like we know what she's talking about.
Well, I've actually got the article, so I can actually continue.
All right, cool.
Marie Claire UK has been criticised by medical experts after the magazine published an article suggesting women can induce their periods by inserting parsleys into their vaginas. The women's magazine, owned by TI Media, published the article on 9th of January detailing the techniques you can use to kickstart your period. Among exercises, eating pineapple and ginger. One suggested method is using the ingredients parsley. Parsley can help soften the cervix and leave out hormonal imbalances that could be delaying your cycle, helping your period come faster. I'm not going to read
And I know
more.
two people.
I'm not going to read any more of that
article.
Oh my god.
So yes,
I know two people I am never showing that article to.
just basically.
You don't think they'd actually be dumb enough to do it, no, do you?
Yeah.
They're both scientists. What do you think?
Yeah, of course they are. Of course they're dumb enough to do it. I was reading another one a minute ago. Apparently, do you know the gender reveal parties?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Trying to
Bumfluff
fucking
picked up-
read it.
Bumfluff picked up where you left off.
Found a Florida man.
Oh, God.
Sure, you found another Florida man. Great. Let me know
Florida
what
man tries to rob store to prove to his mom he's an independent.
Yeah, great way to show you're an independent, dude. You're going to jail.
Oh boy.
Now you're dependent on the state.
Yep.
The fuck?
You know what would make him independent? Surviving butt rape and bubble.
Yeah, pretty much.
Leave off, Bumfluff.
What was that?
Where'd you leave off?
I finished it for you.
Oh, the entire article?
Yeah, well, I read the initial three paragraphs at the top, and I think that was enough.
Dude, Alabama man.
Yeah, I think that was more than enough for everyone. Yes, putting parsley in your vag to make it softer and force your period to come on. Weird.
Fuck, that sounds insanely stupid.
Yeah.
Although mechanic, but by all means, do give it to the ladies. I'd like to know if there's actually some science here.
No. I do not feel like dying.
Oh no.
What, you mean like it's gonna work and then they're just gonna, start bleeding out and decide to kill you? Or it's not going to work and they're gonna go, why the hell did you tell me this? And then they're gonna throw you out the window from the second story.
One of those two things.
Oh,
One
so
of those two things is gonna happen.
So do I need to get you a parachute?
Yeah, probably.
Hey, Terry, I found an Alabama man story for you.
I found something more horribly depressing than parsley-laced vaginas.
And I have an article that tells you how to use butt plugs properly.
Oh, nice.
Is it? Oh boy, Who decided to write that one? Oh God. Was it Nambla by chance?
Her name is Hillary White.
Hillary White. A very unassuming name.
It's on popsugar.love.
Sounds like Hillary Clinton.
This is the classiest explanation of how butt plugs work that you'll ever see. And there's a video
Oh, God.
called The World of Butt Plugs.
Oh, joy.
Diving into anal play in the bedroom can seem a little intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. Figuring out what goes where and who puts that there can seem complicated, but it's really all about what you and your partner enjoy and are comfortable with. Carvaca Sex Toys released a butt plug 101 video called The World of Butt Plugs. In addition to being the classiest British accented explanation of how inserting items into your anus works, it is also extremely informative and inclusive to various types of users. The video covers where to start with the sex toys. Hint, start small. The mechanics of why it feels good, and even more helpful tips for anyone using butt plugs, whether it's your first time or you're a pro. Here's what anyone trying toys should know. They come in many different shapes and sizes. Butt plugs can be made of different materials too. The shapes and sizes are based on preference and experience. It's a good idea for new users to start small. The sex toys always have a flared base for safety reasons. You don't want the plug to get lost up in there.
That's a thing? Oh my God, that's funny.
For pleasure and practice. The toys are used for pleasuring both men and women. Men are pleasured because the prostate is stimulated by the plug, whereas women experience pleasure in part due to the plug increasing pleasure on the back vaginal wall. When climaxing, sensations already feel more intense in the anus, so a butt plug's presence adds to that. The toys are also used in order to prepare and practice for anal sex. Other tips. The video encourages the usage of lube when using the toy, which, from my experience, use lube. Use lots of lube. Because the anus doesn't self-lubricate, like, for instance, a vagina naturally does. And don't forget to clean your toys with a sex toy-specific cleaner. It's a foam, it pumps, it's easy to use. After each use, in order to prevent the spread of bacteria and STIs. Watch the full video for even more helpful information, in which I am going to post this link into the show chat so that everyone can enjoy.
Where the hell is Wolfie when you do this shit? This is something you need him to just chime in and go, oh, yes, you anally penetrate so-and-so.
I'm about to link Wolfie to it.
You should have done it before you read the article.
I already linked him to the fucking show. Fuck off.
You should have been here for that. He'd go, professional this, professional that. Sodomize so with such and such dildo thingy.
Dildo.
Oh, Lord.
Put the O in orgasm with these 10 tips.
Oh, God. If it's anything about bodily fluids other than semen, God.
Mind-blowing, toe-curling, scream-inducing orgasms are not just stuff of legends and amazing movie sex scenes. They are incredibly tangible. Burnside knows that for a fact. If you know what you're doing. There are plenty of ways to have the best sex of your life, but you're guaranteed to enjoy the grand finale more if you focus on some important parts of getting off. Keep your eye on the prize. You can do it. Literally. Number 1, delay your gratification. The best orgasms come to those who wait. Edging is a method of controlling an orgasm to keep yourself or your partner on the brink for as long as possible. According to the research by the Journal of Sex Research, men and women alike achieve the most satisfying climax when they take part in delayed gratification. Being on the brink is a way to tease your genitals until you just can't take it anymore, meaning a more forceful finale is achieved. Number 2, find your G-spot. Love your G-spot. Tickle your own fancy, toot your own horn, float your own boat, then teach your partner how to do it. Yes, it is this magical area exists, and yes, you should pay close attention to it. Doggy style is a good position for finding a woman's G-spot during vaginal intercourse with a penis or device because the tip applies pressure to the spot more naturally. Fingers and other toys work well too. Being on top can also increase the likelihood of a smashingly good orgasm for a woman because she is able to control the angle, depth, and pacing so that the special spot gets hit over and over again.
Make it sound so fucking scientific. It's funny.
Number 3.
Science can ruin anything.
Sex is definitely your favorite extracurricular activity. I know that for a fact for Burnside. But it's also
get over here, damn it.
Just like with any other exercise, breathing is important. Burnside needs his inhaler.
Yes, I do. You actually had that happen.
He did twice. The first time
You know I'm never gonna leave you alone about that now, Burns, right?
Yep. Just take your inhaler.
You're gonna
man.
catch so much flack. Thanks, Karen, for the ammunition.
The first time it happened, he was on top. I was like, go get your inhaler, you're wheezing.
Oh, now you're really never gonna hear the end of that.
The second one, I woke him up in the morning. And he had, to help him breathe better, and I know how it works. He had his arms behind his head to try and open up his chest cavity. And he's still, like, having trouble breathing. I could tell by the way his breathing was. And I was like, do you want me to go get your inhaler? He goes, yes. So I went and got it for him, and I told him that this time around, 5 minutes before we go to have sex, he has to use his inhaler. So we know it's working.
I'm still never going to let him live that down.
All right, breathing is important in order to control muscles and heart rate. Take some tips from yoga or even transic sex. The next time you're having a session between the sheets, Lelo says to breathe deep, synchronize with your partner, and slow down your breaths as you come closer to climaxing. This will delay the grand finale and help you finish with a really big bang. Number 4. And this one so far is my favorite. Give the clitoris lots of love. Friction is fabulous. Make sure the clitoris is getting some stimulation during intercourse because an orgasm from penetration alone can be hard to achieve for females. Use fingers, mouths, toys, or even your partner's pubic bone to ensure that the clitoris is getting all the attention.
Pubic bone?
It's actually, the clitoris is actually positioned the way it is on the body so that while you're having sex, the pubic bone of the male rubs it.
Oh, funny.
That is actually biologically fact. Number 5, pick your favorite position. This one seems like a no-brainer, but the more comfortable, kinky, or pleasured you feel in a position, the more likely you are to get an awe-inspiring orgasm. Lelo says that the one position that can help influence the ease of achieving an orgasm is sitting upright with your back against a wall or headboard facing your partner, which improves all of your most intimate areas. Number 6, sync up with your cycle. A study of 18 to 35-year-old women showed the orgasm was the most intense on the 14th day of the menstrual cycle. The fuck? Lilo said that a woman is more aroused and receptive to sexual contact on this day because the clitoris swells up to 20% more than usual on the day you're ovulating. Stay in tune with your body and your arousal, and get down with your bad self when you are feeling it the most. Number 7. Know all the facts about your medicine. Many types of drugs can have a negative effect on your sex drive, the most common ones being antidepressants and birth control pills. The lower your libido is, the more difficult it can be to get an optimal orgasm, or even to have one at all. Make sure you know the side effects of the medicine you are taking and consider other alternatives if it makes sense to. Now, I'll say for a fact that when I was on the depot shot, I could not have a penetrating orgasm.
Really?
Really, unless it involved pain, like, literally a guy pounding the hell out of my cervix, I could not have a penetrating orgasm.
Ow.
The only way I could get off was with pain involved.
Ouch.
Or oral.
Mm.
But once I got off of birth control, boom, I didn't know I could have one.
Ah!
I literally cried when it happened, and it was with my ex-husband, and he's like, "Oh my God, did I hurt you? Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, I've never had one before."
I miss watching Brad Williams with you, because I learned less about you watching him.
Don't worry, this will scar you for the rest of your life. Just be glad that the only thing I'm doing is laughing.
Well, one of the things that he learned that he didn't want to learn when it came to watching Brad Williams is Brad Williams was standing there and he's like, "You men need to learn how to grab a woman during sex. Grab them by the hair. You don't just grab them by the hair. And he turned around and ran the back of his hand up the back of his head and then did a knot and stuff. And I'm sitting here watching it and I'm going, "Yes, yes."
No, she yelled yes. She didn't really say she just yelled yes.
I was clapping too.
If I was drinking something, I would have choked.
Well, the good news is if you did, you would have died. Wouldn't have had to have dealt with that for long.
All right, we're almost done. Number 8, avoid alcohol. Having a sip
Bullshit.
Having a sip of something alcoholic after you've reached your ultimate happy place, because drinking can decrease libido and physical arousal or physiological arousal. While alcohol consumption can actually increase a woman's arousal subjectively, it is widely acknowledged fact that drinking lowers inhibitions. The physical effects can make it harder to reach completion. So, come now, drink later. Number 9, keep it up with the Kegels. Strengthening your pelvic muscles can push you over the edge in the most delightful ways. Kegel exercises, also known as pelvic floor muscle training, support the uterus, bladder, and rectum, some or all of which come into play during sex. Kegels are said to especially help women who have trouble achieving orgasm. So to make these exercises a part of your daily routine to get a very pleasurable results. And number 10, speak up. Don't be shy about voicing what you really want, even if it's kinky, a departure from what you or your partner's used to, or downright weird. If you want it, you should ask for it. Be open and honest with yourself. Hey, you can achieve amazing orgasms flying solo too. And your partner. And that honestly will help lower your inhibitions so that you can really get into the action. And trust us, you should never, ever knock it till you tried it.
Good Lord. Oh,
Hey, Tara.
Oh!
Yes, baby brother.
You should send that to our little sister.
Fucking
maybe I
scar
should-
for life.
11 things you never knew about penises.
Oh no. This should be interesting.
Oh boy. Maybe you should get the missus and she should take notes.
No.
So sit there. Stab, stab,
I
stab,
guess
stab,
Tara
stab,
probably
stab,
won't be learning
stab.
anything new. Hell, maybe the dick doctor won't learn anything new.
All right, I can't read anything. I have to take someone someplace.
Thank you.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna go get a snack real quick, and then somebody else will read something just as terrible.
Oh, no. I'm going to. Where the hell did Sarah go?
Oh,
She fallen asleep again.
I think so.
probably.
Bumfluff, do you want to read
No,
the
I'm here.
didn't know about? Oh, Queenie's here. Good.
All right.
Queenie,
Yeah, I've been
read
here the entire time.
The 11 facts about penises.
What?
And you read the 11 facts about penises, dongs, schlongs, the
Oh,
things you love doxing.
No, somebody else can read it.
Oh, damn it.
It's a little too
Thank
personal.
you.
I'm sending it to EDM.
oh God.
Don't worry.
I
Put on
look
your
at
best.
it. I'm guaranteeing I'm reading it.
Just put on your best normal accent.
No. Oh, that's actually quite good. The page isn't actually loading. That's even better.
Oh Lord. All right, let me go get a snack. Oh.
No, page isn't loading. It's a shame, isn't it? Let's try again. No, page is dead. Oh well, right. Apparently, the latest fashion craze going around is giving yourself is dyeing your armpit hair. It's called unicorn armpit hair. Yeah.
What will these idiots think of next?
Yeah, it's quite disturbing. Yes. So have you been, Burnside? You been all right? You been all right, Burnside?
Yep, I'm alright.
Yeah.
Just got a munchie. Candy, man.
Oh, so y'all might get a kick out of this. So I was out driving the truck earlier to go get gas. I had to drive all the way across town because, frankly, it takes like $40 to fill up the tank on that thing, and I don't want to pay more than I have to in the gas station all the way across town. It's only like $1.50 per gallon.
That ain't too bad. That's a good
Yeah,
deal.
it ain't too bad. Yeah, I mean, the fucking gas stations near me are like $1.80, $1.89, etc., etc. You know, they're fucking 20, 30, 40 cents more expensive. Now, I was driving by at like maybe 4 o'clock, 4:10, and that's about when school lets out, when the high schools let out. Well, I was driving in front of the high school, and this kid walks out into the middle of the street. She gets a text. She stops, and she starts texting in the middle of the street. And I
Kill it.
Yeah, I almost did. I almost did. But I slammed the brake and I popped the clutch in. Because I have a fucking automatic. I don't have a fucking automatic. I have a fucking manual. So my truck will stall if I just hit the brake. I have to hit them both at the same time.
Damn. Okay then.
Yep. Yeah, mechanic, I have to teach Burnside how to drive a stick.
No one ever taught me.
Really?
It is very simple.
Yep.
When you're shifting, push the clutch all the way in, and if you grind the gears, I will come up there and I will smack you myself. If I find out you are grinding the gears, I will come up there and I will smack you repeatedly. Right
Oh,
on the
no.
hood of that
He
truck.
won't be grinding no gears because I will put him in front of the truck if he starts grinding gears.
Okay, does I grind your gears?
You grind those gears, I will repeatedly put your head into the front of my truck.
No, I'm going to run him over with it. Are you kidding me?
But yeah, anyway, this girl was sitting there for like a whole 3 minutes typing out a freaking novel on her phone. And finally, I just got tired of it and I smacked the horn. And she went, and she just looked at me, brought her hands up with her phone in her right hand, and she looked at me with this face. And, you know, I just hit the horn again, flipped her off, and she kept walking.
Fucking kids.
Yeah. It's like, seriously? Because the guy behind me honked. Like twice. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to wake her up.
Good lord.
I mean, kids today are fucking stupid as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was a kid and cell phones came out, those track phones, I got 3 hours. My parents paid for 3 hours. And once those 3 hours were up, I had to pay for the rest of them. From then on, I got a shitty little track phone.
That's good. That's all you need, man.
Yeah, but I had to pay back the track phone. The track phone was not free for me. And you see these kids walking around with iPhones, Samsung Galaxies, all these expensive ass phones that their parents have bought for them. It's like, really? You do not need a phone that expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, they're running around with...
phone?
Yeah, they're fucking, like, yay big. Yeah, these little phones they make nowadays, they're more expensive than my fucking laptop. This thing's like $2,000.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, my phone is about as big as an iPhone. And it's got the touchscreen and everything. You know how much it cost me?
How much?
Just take a wild guess. Just take a wild guess.
200.
$45.
Nice.
Only has 8 gigs of hard memory, mind you.
Shit, same with mine.
But all I had to do was go to Walmart, grab a little micro SD card for $5, pop it in. Hello, I have more memory.
Yep.
$50 phone. Voila.
Nice.
You can text, you can call. You don't need games on the damn phone.
Okay, I had to go wake someone up.
So good.
Yeah. No, but seriously, for people like that, I have considered sticking one of those truck horns, like the semi-truck horns on the top of my car.
Oh, Lord, those things.
I think Bumfluff fell asleep.
No, I'm here.
Okay, you sounded like you were snoring. Are you toking up or something?
Yeah, no, I'm just typing.
Oh, okay. Your typing sounds like snoring?
No, it's not me. It must be your little brother.
Nope.
Oh, no, it's not me. Have we got someone else that's fallen asleep?
Well, we know Sarah has.
Oh, yeah. Either that or she's typing.
Guys, I'm not asleep.
Yeah, I was going to say either that or she's typing on her phone.
No, I have
Because
my
it's on the
headphones
charger.
in.
Ah. Okay, because usually when you're muted, it means you're typing on your phone.
Or someone
No,
would.
I hope a fucking stone Mexican guy is fucking listening. I don't defend my fucking nephew, you fucking cocksucking faggot. ass motherfucking piece of shit. I don't defend my fucking nephew that's been charged with statutory rape, nor am I fucking a sexual predator. So fuck yourself, and I hope you fucking die. You fucking wetback, fucking border jumping ass, stupid motherfucker. Go fuck yourself, you fucking simpleton.
Oh, it's the usual idea.
Lovely.
Okay. Damn. Okay, in other news.
In other news, Tara is sitting in a car freezing
You're freezing
because
in the Sunshine State.
I got a.
It rained, asshole. It got cold.
Rain is
Does
nothing.
your heater work?
No.
Then you're on par with my truck.
Okay, I got a funny for you guys. Okay, dead bodies matter. You guys know I love picking on these guys because that's all they care about. Dead bodies.
Dead
So
bodies matter.
Yeah, that's what they are. You know, they say black lives. I go, no, dead bodies. Motherfucker ain't alive. So you're all, parading around a corpse. You know, this is the first time I have actually heard a story about dead bodies matter, and it's a body that's alive.
I'm going to have to drop out, peeps, because I'm half asleep here.
All right.
Okay.
See, I
Sorry,
knew you were
Pete.
snoring.
No, it wasn't me snoring. I'm just nodding at the moment, so I need to go to bed. As it's 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, he's trying
Well,
to
go to
dodge
bed.
Jeremy Corbyn.
I'll go to bed.
Yeah,
Good night, everybody.
go to bed. I don't want you
Night.
face planting on your keyboard,
I know.
even
See
though
ya,
that would
bye.
be hilarious.
Yes. Night, everyone.
Yeah, nobody likes waffle face.
Night, everyone.
All right.
Instead of
okay.
AFK, it's ASK. A sweet pet keyboard, or rather, it's
Yep.
on keyboard.
All right,
I
keep
have
in
done
mind,
that a couple
I
times.
might fall out.
All right. Well, I got a funny.
We are
for
driving
everybody.
across town.
Ooh, look for more people violently masturbating in public.
Hey, if you see a fucking varsity cheerleader, run him over.
Yeah. Steal her
It's 50
fake
points.
titties.
Hey Tara, how cold is it in Florida temperature?
I don't know how. I'd have to look at my phone, and I don't feel like doing that right now because I'm fucking driving, asshole.
I don't think you get it.
Unless it's 5 degrees outside, it ain't cold.
No, I asked how cold was it in Florida temperature.
Alright.
It's 27
Shut up, asshole.
degrees
You're
out
the-
here.
27.
You're the
That's
one-
not too bad.
Who refused to get
To
heat.
you.
My body went into hibernation mode, and now I'm on a doctor's prescribed diet. Fuck off.
Alright, so while the two of you bitch and banter about cold weather that's not really cold, I'm going to tell a story about a dead bodies matter that's actually alive. Okay, so here we go. BLM, or as I call them, DLM leader exposed as white man using tanning injections. Dun dun dun. Oh shit.
Tanning injection.
Yep. You can actually dye your skin to be black. This has been a thing since about the 30s. A lot of people did this originally to make books and make money off of the oppression or subjective or some other type of communist stuff relating to black and white people, and the have and the have-nots, and the dead bodies matter, dead bodies matter, dead bodies matter, and, shit like that.
Well, read the
But
actual
anyway.
article before you go off on your tirade.
Okay, so this happened in Kalamazoo, Michigan. An influential leader of the Dead Bodies Matter activist movement resigned from his position this morning after it was revealed that he was, in fact, a white man pretending to be black. Oh! The Kalamazoo Herald revealed yesterday that the director of BLM, or DLM as I call it, the state of Michigan, known as Jamal Brown, was actually 53-year-old Maurice Clark, a white former bank manager from Detroit. Oh, good thing he left Detroit. Mr. Clark apparently began using tannin injectors on himself in 2011, a few months after losing his job at Bank of America. When interviewed by the newspaper, his former neighbors revealed that he began behaving strangely at the time and using stereotypical gangster rap expressions. He matched all the cliches. He was acting more African American than any African American I've ever met. He was blacker than black. Oh, this was funny. Mr. Clark moved to Kalamazoo in January of 2012 and assumed the identity of Jamal Brown. In a matter of months, the dynamic and capable man was occupying important positions in various civil rights organizations across Michigan. In 2013, he was one of the founders of the Kalamazoo chapter of Dead Bodies Matter. I mean, Black Lives Matter. I mean, Dead Bodies Matter, same shit. And has gained much influence within the organization since that time. I wonder if he has a medal from Baba Vacuum. So BLM named Jamal Brown as general director of the state of Michigan in 2014, and he had played that role ever since. The last few months have been quite hectic for the activist after some attacks on his legitimacy began to surface. In December 2016, a wave of rumors concerning his origins began to circulate on the social media. Okay, what platform? Just the social media?
Probably
If
Facebook.
anyone, okay, leading some reporters to investigate. In April, the Kalamazoo Herald published a series of articles revealing that Jamal Brown was a fabricated identity, and he wasn't who he pretended to be. Finally, yesterday morning, the same newspaper revealed that it had discovered Mr. Brown's true identity, publishing 14 pages of documents to confirm its claim. According to these documents, the activist used regular melatonin injections, oh boy, to keep his skin pigmentation dark and protect his fake identity.
Okay, I want to know, how did he explain the hair?
Let me see
Did he
here.
just shave his head?
Must have, because actually, near the end of the article, it doesn't say anything about his hair. I mean, his hair already
He
looks
must have
black,
kept his-
so...
Well, see, the thing is, you know, if kinky,
Yeah.
black people hair have kinky hair.
Yeah,
That's why they don't have to worry about head lice.
it's not all straight and strand and... Let's see here. BLM leader didn't deny the allegation and published a short message on Facebook in which he asked for forgiveness and resigns from his position. I always wanted to be black, so I used some tan injections to fit in. Quote. I'm sorry if I hurt anyone, quote, but I just didn't want to be white anymore. End of quote. Mr. Clark said he would not make any. Literally. I just wanted to be a nigga, my nigga, real nigga. Cause you know what I'm saying, man? The tan injections, boo! Dead bodies matter! Get him out of here! Dead bodies matter! Make him 1, 2, but I just pop, 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 pop. Alright, well now you're black enough, now that you're dead. I could just see that being what this guy would be like sitting there, because I mean, the guy, one of the earlier, his neighbor said he was pretty much blacker than black. Like your like this guy basically tried to Olympically eat chicken and watermelon, just sitting there. I'm gonna be black. 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 Usually when people go that route, every other word is negro, nigga, nigger, or something like that. And it's just like everyone gradually tilts their head and realizes, okay, he's not angry about something. He's just being stupid.
He's just being a complete moron.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Clark said he would not make any more comments on his resignation and has refused all demands for interviews. Oh, why not? Despite the apparent identity fraud, a spokesperson of Black Lives Matter, Dead Bodies Matter, said the organization held no grudge against its former leader and announced that it would not file any accusations against him. Wow, I'm actually surprised. You know, I guess Baba Vakian or someone must have given him a wave of pardon upon his exit or something. Because usually they just be like, "Oh, all right, let's just take him to one of the not nice neighborhoods, make him a dead body, and say, 'Dead body matters, dead body matters,' and make a riot." So I don't
Oh,
know. I guess he gets to live for now then. Oh Christ, that's funny as fuck.
yeah, it is.
Guy takes melanin injections because he's unhappy with himself, and then he just
I don't
Just the-
understand people trying to be races that they're not. I mean, I understand growing up in the culture.
Yep,
Being
that's why
as
we
you know,
call 'em niggers.
I grew
Well-
up in my mom was a druggie and an alcoholic, so I grew up in the bad parts of town, which happened to be predominantly black. You know, but
Well, there's privilege in being black. I mean, for one thing, you won't be demonized by the Democrats or the media.
Oh Lord,
They're not.
That's just-
They're not going to try and take away your rights if they think you're black
yeah, of course, because you're on the plantation.
or tax
One
you
of
for
the-
being black.
Oh yeah, if anything, you'll be eating taxes because you're black. Just like, oh, that's right, you're gonna be a DNC minion, my little black friend. Yes, you're going to vote
People
Democrat
will
forever.
give you jobs for being black.
Yeah, it's regrettably diversity hires are a thing. Hey, mechanic, didn't you deal with one for about 2 days and then you threw him out the window and he got stuck?
Say what?
Didn't you guys have a diversity hire once for about 2 days and you threw him out of the window?
Yeah,
He
pretty
got
much.
stuck. We should tell him that story.
was it out of the window or out of the plane?
I'll keep that part confidential.
For a reason.
Was it out of the helicopter?
Oh, I did not let up on the Pinochet jokes when I found out about this, and I was like, so, when's he getting to the chopper? And he just turns over to me, he's like, don't say anything. Stop asking. Uh, let's just say this guy, because he was a diversity hire, didn't last longer than 2 days. And there was a certain incident that happened, and guy got stuck in a window upon exit transit. I don't know, dropped his chicken or something out the window and tried to go after it.
Wait for it.
We're gonna say the latter.
Yeah.
Oh,
He tripped.
Ladder wasn't the only thing they used to try and get him out.
I'll tell you the story off air.
It's a good
That's gonna be a
one.
bit because we're gonna
Just
be
remind
live the
me.
entire time I go across town and the entire time I come back.
Trust me, it's worth the wait. This story. I forget what the guy's name was, but as soon as you described it, I was like, I think I've seen this person. Wait, I have seen this person. Is this the guy I think it is? Oh.
But tomorrow night, I'll say this in advance, Burnside is going to be the one hosting Scooby's show because I am going to be out getting liquored up.
Good for you to have money to do so.
Oh, no. See, other people are buying me drinks. It's my fucking birthday.
Lucky you. Me so broke.
Me
You
so
so
horny, me
broke.
love you long time.
Well, you will once you get here.
Oh, yeah. And I already
Oh,
love
yeah.
you, so.
I know. Oh, boy. So we got anything else funny as far as news or other stupid shit, or just
Well,
or should we?
Maybe. Well, I can't exactly kill the show because I'm driving
Okay.
and the computer's on at home. So try and find more funny shit.
All right, we'll just talk about crazy shit. Okay, mechanic. What story should we tell them that isn't wrapped in red tape and shh, don't do it?
Well, I got some mechanic might like. You were asking me about Ace Combat 7. Well,
Yeah.
recently I found out some of the planes can actually perform post-stall maneuvers,
Mm-hmm.
like the Cobra.
Yeah. I know.
Well, that's
And I can confirm, I tried it out.
Yeah. Post-stall maneuvers are fun. Yeah, so I remember when Hawks... This is going to sound like I'm very old, but do you remember when Hawks 2 first came out?
What's that?
Nope.
You don't know what Hawks is. Okay,
No.
Hawks is a aerial combat game.
Oh,
There
Tom
is-
Clancy?
Yeah, Tom Clancy's Hawks.
Okay.
Yeah. The original Hawks, it was great, but Hawks 2 added landing and takeoff mechanics.
Yeah, they have
Oh,
it in Ace
shit.
Combat.
Yeah, except the landing was easy on an airstrip.
But
Now,
on a
there
carrier, it's a different story.
Oh yeah, on a
I mean,
carrier.
Ace Combat has a mid-air refueling mechanics, too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Hawks 2, they were planning on adding that in 3, but they never got to 3, so that was kind of a disappointment. But yeah. But it's funny cuz everyone hated me in player versus player because I would always go with the F-16. And literally, what you can do with this thing is you can smash the brake and pull a turn around someone and then just accelerate. Because most
Nice.
people had disabled flight assist, or had the flight assist disable off because you could double tap one of the triggers or both the triggers at the same time, and it would pull your camera out. And you could tap the brake lightly, turn the stick, and you would perform an aerial slide.
Ooh,
And
sounds fancy.
Speaking of video games, baby brother, would you check your video games and see if I accidentally left Beat Down up there?
Uh-oh.
Beatdown?
Yeah, it's for PS2. It's called Beat Down.
I don't recall seeing that.
Because I can't find my Beat Down game. You play as a character that has been marked for death by the Mafia.
Oh, so somebody that
And
popular.
it's so
Character
popular
marked for
because all of them sound like Scooby, and they're wearing turtlenecks while they fight Batman.
No. My character, I always play the black chick that knows capoeira.
Capoeira, what the go?
And capoeira, it's a type of martial arts. And I dress her in yellow and black. I make her into a bumblebee.
Kill Bill. That's what that
Oh,
reminds
Lord.
me of.
Well, at one point in the game, you do get a katana.
Nice.
But at some points in the game, you can either get information out of people, or you can just beat them to a bloody pulp to death.
Is this
And
a
then you loot
Yakuza
their
game?
bodies. No, it's just... It's a punch storyline game.
It's one of those regular games where everyone sounds like Scooby.
No, the chick that actually I play, she has a Jamaican accent. There's a blonde chick that you play that likes guns. She has an Australian accent. You play an Asian guy, and then there's also like this guy that looks like he's from that he's Samoan.
I don't think you get where I'm going with any of this.
Yeah, he's making fun of Scoob and his accent.
Fuck off. Don't make fun of my game.
I like games like Velvet Assassin, where it's not just hack and slash. You actually get fucked if you break stealth. I mean, you're in total fucked. You're in total fuck city if you get spotted. Because Velvet Assassin is put in a World War II setting. Oh, you do not want to get spotted. Because usually all you have is a fucking knife.
I think I've played Velvet Assassin. You play a chick, right?
Yeah, you're a chick, and all you usually get
British
is a
Special Forces, right?
fucking knife. All you
Yeah,
get is
and
a fucking
you run
knife.
around. You're running around in a nightgown in a fucking insane asylum.
No, that's not Velvet Assassin.
No?
You're up against Germans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I played that game.
You keep having
Fuck,
flashbacks.
I was terrible at it.
Oh, yeah, the flashbacks. I forgot the flashbacks.
Yeah, in order to have these flashbacks, and also in order to stay kind of sane, you have to find morphine and inject it into yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I've played this. I've beaten it. I love it.
I know. I like those kinds of games. And also Tomb Raider. I love Tomb Raider.
I like watching Angelina Jolie in shorts and tight-ass tank tops with titties bouncing around.
Mm-hmm.
Play some of the Tomb Raider games. Actually, would probably kill.
And I'm not exactly keen. At least the older ones. The
newer ones are... Go ahead.
Well, see, right now I only have a PS2 to play with, so... I can't really play any of the newer ones unless you decide, you want to buy me it on Steam.
I'll just give you my login and password because I have all 3 of the new ones. And you can just play them from that.
Can I start a new game and not mess up yours?
Yeah, it'll save to your local.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll just save to your local.
Cool.
I would suggest playing Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, then Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Otherwise, the storyline will get kind of fucked up.
Aren't these supposed to be like reboots of the originals?
No, they're all 3 different origin stories, actually. Kind of her, getting started thing. Rise of the Tomb Raider, you are going to have a lot of weapon choices. Because I bought all the DLCs.
Nice.
Yeah. So, pick one of the bows, pick one of the pistols, pick a shotgun, pick an assault rifle, and only upgrade those, because you're not going to have enough resources to upgrade all the weapons.
Okay. But yeah, I gotta find my beatdown game. Maybe it's amongst the movies that got scattered around. Well, I kept my PlayStation games with my movies, but I kept PlayStation in a certain area. Like, I have the collector's edition and box of Final Fantasy 12.
Nice.
And what it was is a friend of mine was like, I don't play this game. I don't like this game. I'm going to throw it out. And they chucked it to the side, and I heard tink because it was on a concrete floor. And I looked at it, I'm like, you're throwing out Final Fantasy 12. Yeah, I'm not a real Final Fantasy fan, and someone gave it to me, and I was like, you're throwing out fucking Final Fantasy 12? And I opened it up, and the game was in there along with the bonus disc and everything like that, and I'm like, you're fucking crazy. I'm taking this.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
like, what do you mean? I was like, if I say you wanted to sell it, you could get, like, at least $50 for it. And they're like, oh, well, I'm going to sell it. I'm like, nope, too late. I already took it. They're like, well, I can take it from you. And so I literally, no joke, I put it down the back of my pants. And I was like, by the way, I'm really, really gassy. So if you really want this, because mind you, the night before, I had actually had Brussels sprouts. I was like, I'm really, really gassy. So if you really want to try and take it, I will use biological warfare. They're like, okay, yeah, no, it's yours. Thank you.
Yeah, because lately I haven't been logging onto my Steam as much.
I noticed.
I've been shutting up idiots on Steep.
We need
Oh, yeah.
the mechanic because our shit don't work.
Well, I mean, all these idiots keep saying, "Oh, I can do all these cool tricks in a row." It's like, yeah, so can I. But how's your speed run? How's your how's your speed run through a forest?
I
Speaking of,
do with the speed run. I don't know how to do things in the first way. I just know how to do the hack in the mud. Do.
most people don't do speed runs; they just do the trick runs. I like doing speed runs and pulling tricks while I'm doing the speed run. It's more fun because you're going like, 30, 40 miles an hour, and you don't want to slam into a tree because it'll fucking KO you.
Is that me or someone snoring? I hear someone.
Yes. That would be my passenger.
Okay.
Who's
That's
your
Katrina?
passenger?
It's my friend's baby daddy.
Okay. My first thought was Katrina. Was like, damn.
Oh, please, just hit the horn and scare him away.
I don't have a horn.
Brake test.
Yeah, break test.
No, I'm not gonna do that. We're almost to where he needs to be. Yes, I'm going through a part of town where, cops like to hang out. I'm not doing a brake test.
Okay, yeah. No.
Brake check
no
when you're there.
No.
Yeah, and then what's real fun on Steep is just watching people with the proximity flying with wingsuits just crash into shit. Because it really wants you to get low to the ground, like 4 feet off the ground. And it's funny because you'll just plow into the ground. It's hilarious.
You'll just roll over and die horribly.
Yeah, pretty much.
That motherfucker die!
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that's pretty much
you a
the
bitch
extent
ass
of it.
nigga. You gonna pay what you owe.
Stab, and stab again.
Oh, speaking of a crash.
What is your computer crashing?
Nope. I just hit a wall.
Boom. Ptoof.
I just flipped right into a wall.
Cybertron's launching a new YouTube.
Ah, crap. Yeah, no, this game is fun because you end up getting into a lot of cool areas. Especially if you buy some of the expansions.
A game I miss playing is Combat Arms.
I miss Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
I don't miss the hackers.
I was about to say I don't miss the hackers. And that's all that's on Combat Arms anymore, because I've logged in.
Okay.
Yeah,
you know what game hasn't been hacked?
What?
Homefront: The Revolution. Aha, the game I'm playing right now. It's one of my favorite games. Run around, kill communists, being a place that reminds me of Chicago, except it's occupied by actual communists, not just
Wait, Homefront
pansy
Revolution
ass.
is an open world game?
Yeah, it's a sequel to the original Homefront, except
Yeah,
it's not Call of Duty.
I played the original and was an open world.
Yeah, the original one isn't too open world. The second one, though, the Revolution, it's sort of open world. I mean, it's actually contained world because you can only travel in whichever district that you're in, but you could go from one district to another if got pretty far.
More like Borderlands.
Kinda, except it's smaller than Borderlands because I think this is an old game. But it's a good game, kill communists.
Ever
That's
played Freedom Fighters?
Wakey.
Yeah, I like Freedom Fighters. That was a good game.
Yeah, me too.
That was one of my favorites. Back when people didn't used to support communism all the time, bitch about everything, fucking melanin to moronic attitudes.
Yeah, I wish they made a sequel to that game.
Regrettably,
probably the best thing about that game was the soundtrack.
Don't really remember too much of the music. I remember the mechanics in that, running around and blowing shit up all the time and using the shotgun.
The guy who did the Freedom Fighter soundtrack would eventually do the soundtrack for Assassin's Creed.
I did not like that game simply because of the ending.
Which game?
Assassin's Creed.
Which game?
The first one.
What did you not like about the ending?
A lot. Oh, part. That's what.
It just cut off. It just cut off. It was bullshit. It was just like,
right.
what the? It was just like, what the fuck? It just cut off.
Well, I don't like that. Assassin's Creed is just quit the Desmond story.
Mm-hmm.
Desmond story?
Desmond. Well, not Desmond, but was it the
Ezio?
Altair gene line?
Uh-huh.
Like, it was pretty cool that the assassins you played as were all related to each other. Now they stopped that entirely.
They did? That's a pity.
Yeah, like when you're in the modern war, you're not even playing as one of the assassins. You're some grunt working for Abstergo.
Oh, okie dokie.
Yeah, they're using DNA samples that they've collected.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, so like the assassin you play as in Unity, Syndicate, Greece, Egypt, no connection except for they're all memories being scanned by Abstergo.
Oh, that's a...
But there's also a new piece of Eden. I think it's the Robe of Eden. It's like a piece of Forerunner cloth that if you wear it, it'll heal any injury you have. And so it's said to be the robes of Joseph, the golden fleece, the shroud that Jesus was buried in.
Nice.
And the first Shroud of Eden that was invented has a Forerunner AI in it, or rather, the Forerunner that invented the thing downloaded her consciousness into it.
One of these days, I'll have to play one of those Assassin's Creed games. That's another game series I've wanted to play but never got the chance to.
Yes, Syndicate's good, but Karl Marx is in it.
Do I get to kill him?
No, you don't. Your assassination targets are all fictional characters because they did that because some of their relatives are still alive.
That's still bullshit. Karl Marx doesn't have any relatives. Just
But
people
no,
that
you
think
do
they
missions
are.
for Karl Marx.
Okay, I don't want to play it. Nope, don't like Karl Marx.
They're all optional. They're not story related.
But I
You
don't
also-
get to kill him, therefore I don't want to play it.
But you also do
don't
missions
wanna-
for like Charles Darwin.
That sounds boring.
I think Thomas Edison, maybe some other inventor. I think it was Alexander Graham Bell.
Alright.
Oh, Graham Bell actually has descendants that are still alive. They probably just don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, in the DLC, you get to track down and in some missions play as Jack the Ripper.
Yes, I want to play it.
And he is a brutal bitch.
Fuck yes.
Of course he was.
And by the way, historically speaking, Jack Ripper was a woman.
He was?
Bullshit.
Yeah. One of the
They found him?
the best that they can come up with officially. They won't
The
say
best.
anything. They won't say anything, saying, for sure that they have found Jack the Ripper, because at that time it was unthinkable that a woman could do this. She was a nurse to a doctor.
Well, I sure someone's not guessing she was a nurse to a prostitute.
And personally, I like the storyline of the movie From Hell, where it was literally the Queen of England ordered that all these witnesses to a marriage be killed.
Right, but wasn't it a royal man getting married to some hooker or something?
It was Prince Albert married a hooker
I thought so.
because he got her pregnant. And he was genuinely in love, at least according to the movie. But he ended up getting venereal disease from her.
That's funny. He got a venereal disease, so then they decided to kill all the women. That sounds about right.
And in the movie, it is Bilbo Baggins that goes and does all this.
Okay, so how historically accurate is it? Is it mostly fiction, or is it mostly science, or is it just somebody masturbating onto a piece of paper and calling it a movie?
A collection of all three.
Then I'm not gonna watch it. That sounds like bullshit.
Oh, yes, you are, because it has Johnny Depp in it, and he's fucking hot. But even when he's chasing the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
Not bad for a
Yeah.
20-year-old.
Watch
Johnny-
Libertine. Or watch this.
I'll pick that fucking sodomite show over that.
I wonder how the new
Every
Pirates of the
time-
Caribbean's gonna go.
Every time someone says Johnny Depp, I think of that one scene from Dead Man's Chest. I've got a job done. I've got a job done.
Am I the only one who loved his performance in Lone Ranger?
I love
I
Johnny
loved it too.
Depp. I love Johnny Depp simply because most of his acting is improvisation.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
really?
That's what makes him good. He does good improv.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like when he fell down the stairs in that scene,
which scene?
Oh,
not
Which
even
improv.
in the script. Not even in the script. And he just got up like nothing happened.
Which movie are we talking about?
Dead Man's Chest.
Oh, I don't remember him falling downstairs.
When he had
That's
the
when he was
jar
on
of
the
dirt.
ship near the end of the movie.
Yeah. When he falls down the stairs, he gets up, he dusts himself off, he goes, I'm good, and then he goes, I've got a job done. And he's holding the jar of dirt up over his head. And then there was that scene where he's on the beach where he's got the eyes painted under his eyes, and he's running down the beach, and he's
Yeah.
looking back, and he's got all these cannibals behind him.
Yeah, I use that as one of my response memes.
That was funny.
And then also from a dead man's chest via big water wheel. When he gets stuck in it, you can see his feet kicking out. That was one of my other favorite scenes.
Well, the best scene that he ever did was when he was stabbed through the chest by Freddy Krueger in Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one.
Wait, what?
Ugh.
He was in. Okay.
One of
He
my
played the
friends ruined
jock
that movie for me.
boyfriend in Nightmare on Elm Street. He was the very first victim of Freddy Krueger.
Didn't know that was him.
Yep.
So what was like your favorite scene of I forgot his name.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Because of his reaction. The thing is that Wes Craven didn't tell the actors exactly what was going to happen until it happened. Especially the main female lead. Oh my God. She refused to do another movie until Wes Craven's New Nightmare. And
That's
in that
funny.
one, that literally when she picks up the script that she quote unquote finds, that's the actual script. She told Wes, if you want me to come back and do another movie, I have to know everything that's going on. She literally was in therapy for years because of the movie.
Damn. Whoever heard of a script traumatizing someone?
Well, he wanted realistic responses. And he got it. And what caused Johnny Depp to scream so much is he knew a hand was going to come ripping out of his chest. He knew that much because he had the prosthetic put on there. What he didn't know was how much fake blood they were going to have squirting onto the fucking ceiling. And that's what wigged him out. Another movie that they wanted natural response, and that's because, you know, he got it from fucking Wes Craven, was Sam Raimi in Evil Dead.
Oh, Evil Dead was awesome.
See, Nightmare on Elm Street was ruined for me by one of my friends, because he would just play it over and over. It's like, dude, just stop playing it. I mean,
see, when I was a kid, I couldn't watch Nightmare on Elm Street. I could watch Freddy. I could watch, or not Freddy, but I could watch Jason. I could watch Michael. I could watch fucking Leatherface. I could watch them all, except for Freddy. Why? Because Freddy came to you in your nightmare, in your dreams. Fuck that shit.
And this is a movie that was supposed to give you nightmares.
Mm-hmm. They even had a TV series.
They did?
Yep, called Freddy's Nightmares.
That's actually pretty.
And it came on either Saturday nights. And, you know, I'd be sitting in the living room watching TV with my mom or playing with my Barbies with my mom and everything like that. And I would hear the music. I wouldn't even turn around to double check what it was. I would hear the music for the intro. And I'd be like, night, mommy. And I would go into my room and blast some Joan Jett so I didn't have to hear the fucking TV. Now, also at that same age, I would sit there and watch Friday the 13th, the TV series, which was about the antique shop. I was fine watching that, but you put Freddy in front of me and I'm gone.
You know, I actually had several nightmares in which I fought Freddy and I kicked his ass.
Man, I want to meet Robert Englund so bad. I almost met him one time. But my fucking car got a flat and I missed the show.
Damn.
Oh, that blows.
I had tickets to go, even backstage. They were the 2 tickets. I was taking me and my mom because we both love Robert Englund. And we were driving to go up to Wild Adventures, which is in Valdosta, Georgia, which is where he was at. And we're like, yes, we're gonna meet Robert Englund, because he also plays the Phantom of the Opera, in which it's a horror movie, which I own that one too. And I'm just driving along, and my tire catches a flat. And for some fucking reason, it took 2 hours for the fucking tow truck to show up.
Ah, that sucks.
So we just, we were like 10 minutes away from Valdosta when the tire blew a flat. And 2 hours, which was by the time, they closed the gates for the show. So I wouldn't have been able to get in even with my tickets.
Damn, that sucks.
Yep, I was royally pissed.
I would be too.
Yeah, that sucks.
I mean, I'd love to find a way to contact him. I don't think he has a Twitter or a Facebook. Because I'd love to contact him and be like, I really, I'm a huge fan. When I was a child, you scared the fuck out of me. But as an adult, I love your work. I'd love to meet you. I tried to meet you when you were at Wild Adventures in Valdosta in 2004. And, I my tire blew flat, so I couldn't come and see you.
Damn.
And from what I understand, he's a really nice guy. And if I do get to meet,
are pretty decent guys.
If I ever meet him, I'm having him sign my copy of the horror movie Phantom of the Opera.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty neat. Sucks you didn't get to see him though.
Yeah.
I'd like to be able to see, Ash or any of the other guys that were in the damn movie, because fuck, Evil Dead is really fucking cool.
Bruce Campbell is now going to be hosting on the Travel Channel Ripley's Believe It or Not TV series.
Wow.
No way, huh?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm pretty sure that Ash versus Evil Dead has been canceled, so...
Yeah, they couldn't make enough money. It's basically...
Well, what it is it was on fucking Stars. Stars wants a lot of money to do shit.
Yep.
And most of Sam Raimi's funding was from crowdfunding. People wanted to see more of Ash and Evil Dead.
Yep.
Now, the fact that they got Lucy Lawless in there, oh my god, that made it even better for me. Because for me, it's like, oh my god, they got Xena and Autolycus in the same show again. Yay!
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, it was cool as fuck that they were able to pull it off, and I was like, oh, damn, who'd have thunk, right? No, they did a lot of things with that series.
I also loved watching her in Spartacus and Blood and Sand.
Wait, Lucy Lawless?
Yes, Lucy Lawless. Xena was in Spartacus, Blood and Sand.
She's in Battlestar Galactica, too.
Yes, I know.
Y'all might get a kick out of this. So this sucker just tried to top my double backflip with a quadruple, and he landed on his head and KO'd.
That sucks.
Yeah, completely KO'd and sailed down the mountain. I need to start recording this shit.
Oh, go for it, man. Hell. I mean, I'd record my gameplay if all the thing I didn't play was old as fucking dirt. I mean, like,
Yeah.
90% of what I'd be recording would be me doing my regular psychotic bantering while playing Homefront. And just
You
go,
know-
yeah, I'm gonna go kill these communists over here. Fuck communists, you know?
I need
I
to
think
get
people would
you
get
and
bored of that.
Tara with me on Payday 2.
Yup.
I'm home all day tomorrow.
Sounds good.
I thought you were going out to the bar
well.
tomorrow.
No, that's tomorrow night.
Yes, that's night, not tomorrow. During the day.
Derpy derpy derp derp. Derpa derpa derp.
Yeah, they say
Yeah.
24-hour day, not 24-hour day and night.
Uh-huh.
No, when I say all day means until the sun goes down.
Yeah, that's generally how I work too.
Tara, is it okay if I invite Fuckwit onto the live stream?
Long as drama doesn't ensue, sure.
All right.
Yep.
I
No goat
appreciate it.
fornication. We don't like goats fucking. Goat fucking is bad. That is why the Allahu rape bar is not permissible.
All
You're
right,
not
I
a
told him
goat
that.
fornicating caliphate.
Plus, he's in the chat, in the live chat, or he was. He also goes by Godfather1 on YouTube.
Cool.
Why the hell have you been crying?
I haven't been crying.
Okay. Sinuses?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or is it just cold as hell?
No, I haven't been crying. My sinuses.
I just said, or is it just cold as hell?
No, it's not. I mean, it's cold as hell, yeah, outside, but not here in my room. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm almost to the apartment.
Derpity derpity derp derp derp. Derp derpin derp.
Durka Durka.
Durka Durkistan. This is the great property of Durka Durkistan, where we have sex with goats because it's part of the Durkan culture of Durkistan.
Are you kidding me?
Nope,
Yes.
that's serious.
No, I was talking to the game.
Oh,
What game?
Steep.
Sleep?
Steep. STEET.
It's a skiing game.
Mm.
He tried to get me into it, and I'm just like, nope. I don't like sports games. I don't like sports. I barely
Yeah.
follow football. I know Burnside's going to try and get me into hockey. The only thing I care about when it comes to hockey is the Mighty Ducks.
Once you played one football game, you pretty much played them all.
yeah, football games are boring. Playing actual football is a lot better.
Yeah. It was flag football. Mainly because, well, when you play flag football, you end up whipping someone with the with their flag.
That ain't so bad.
I once saw like a comic strip. This kid was watching someone play video games on YouTube. His dad walks in and criticizes him for watching other people play. He goes into the living room, turns on the TV, starts watching football.
Durka Durkistan. Yeah, I like my hockey. I like my killing communists. I like going to work and making money. I are some.
You also like getting head and getting laid.
Yeah. That's a given. Giggity, giggity, bo diggity.
Damn it.
But of course, you prefer it the way I give it.
Oh, yeah.
I would tell everyone he has admitted I'm the best he's ever had.
Mm-hmm. You do good.
Well, you're a Florida woman. He's not gonna tell you the truth to your face.
Oh, I did. I did right then and there because I was like, oh, Sonata, no. Oh.
He wanted snoo snoo after that.
Oh, yeah. Lots of it. And in large quantities. Snooze.
Fuckwit said he'd be on as
Who's
soon as
Fuckwit?
his computer stops being a cunt.
All right.
I
Because
know
his-
that feeling.
His computer was lagging and shit. So he said he'll
Oh,
be
someone
on.
fell out. That would be my
Uh-oh.
brother. He probably went to bed.
No, he started talking. Because I heard him. But I didn't
Oh,
even
he
hear-
has the link to get back in.
Yeah.
There we go.
And it also might have kicked him too, because remember, it's kicked me a couple times, and I didn't even hit anything. It just like kicked me out of the call.
Yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't kicked me out the call for not being near fucking Wi-Fi.
Well,
Yeah.
I accidentally hit the red button. I was trying to close a different tab.
Oops. You push wrong button.
So has anybody talked to Scooby today?
Yeah, a bit. He's still, he's hanging in there.
Yeah. I talked to him a little bit.
That's good.
What's going on?
Same
don't
as
worry
always.
about it.
Violent teabaggers, doing squats everywhere. The Manhattan communists being Manhattan communists,
Trouble with the tribbles.
Yep. More tribbles.
Mhm.
We eradicate
I hate
them, but
tribbles.
somebody saved one.
I hate tribbles.
Tribbles.
I found the Klingon.
You found the what?
You found...
He said he hates tribbles. I said I found the Klingon. Klingons hate tribbles.
I like tribbles. I think they're cute.
They're irritating
So
as
it's
all
you that
hell.
keeps saving a tribble. Stop
No.
saving the fucking tribbles.
No, I ain't been saving those damn tribbles. Fuck them. But
They're
I
like
like,
gremlins.
Saving all them tribbles.
the only gremlin I like is what is the name of what's the one? Don't tell me his name.
Rambo!
Hold on.
I know the name.
I do too.
Yep.
It's just, hold on.
Mogwai.
Yep.
Still haven't given the name, but I've given plenty of fucking hints.
Well, I know. Let me find his name.
I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about the actual fucking gremlins who get
Yeah,
them.
I am too. The hell's the damn gremlin's name? Fucking hell. Don't tell me.
Are you shitting me?
Shut up.
Wasn't talking to you.
Oh, my bad. What the fuck is that damn gremlin's name? Hold on.
Tara,
Hmm.
now that I have 2 cat beds, they alternate.
Not surprised. If you remember, when I had a rescue up there, we bought her that nice big cat bed for her, and she was sleeping in Schrodinger's, and he was sleeping in hers.
Mm-hmm.
Gizmo's his name.
Yes,
There
finally.
you go. Took you long enough.
Oh.
Shut up.
Oh, cool. 2 Taras. Great.
You just noticed that?
Double mint
wow.
there.
Maybe.
Double mint dong. Double mint dong. Why? No reason.
Baby, unfortunately, there is not 2 of me, but if we procreate, there will be.
Uh-oh, that might be concerning.
Yeah.
Remember, oh, you didn't know, me and, Mickey were discussing the fact that, we're both, sociopaths.
Yep.
Then what the hell am I? I'm worse than you, Tara.
So, Puddin', we would end up with, a child like, that comes out of the Bride of Chucky.
Alright. That ain't anything I'm not used to dealing with already.
Well, regardless of what, Tara, what you say about yourself and Mechanic and Burnside, like y'all are all awesome and amazing people, and you're decent people, and I'm glad that I call you my friends. Like y'all have a good heart, and you have a big heart, and you're decent
Thank you.
people, and I'm glad to be friends with you guys.
Wait, when the hell did I get a heart?
Well, I've seen like what the tribbles don't like. They're looking, but they're not really seeing. And I've gotten to know each and every one of y'all, and I will have y'all's back. I will always have y'all's back. And I know the decent people that you are. I know the good, the y'all have a good heart, and you have a big heart, and I will never disavow for anybody, and I've made that perfectly clear. That's what people don't understand is when you take the time out to get to know somebody, you get to see the good person that they are.
I appreciate you sticking by us, buddy.
You're welcome. Thanks for sticking by me too.
Hey, no problem, man. Hey, like Sun Tzu says, man, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Turned out to be a great friend.
I am a great friend.
You're an awesome friend.
Oh, thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Woo! I teabag the
One
Reds.
Tara left. One Tara left.
I'm home.
Yay!
Yay.
We're still waiting on Fuckwit. Let me message him and see if his computer's stop fucking up. Fuckwit's also a really good friend. I've always had his back, and despite what people say about him too, like I will defend him like I've defended y'all.
Sounds like he's good.
He is. When I defend him or I tell people, like, no, I get to know him. He really is a good person. Like, he really is an awesome and an amazing friend. No, he's not good at it. Yes, he is. If you take the time out to get to know him or have a one-on-one conversation with him, you will see how good of a person he is. Yes, he's passionate about what he stands by. He has his opinion, and he's a very intelligent person. Like, he has his morals, his ethics, his standards, and his principles, and he doesn't change them for nobody. He doesn't break those for anybody.
It's good. He should be a very resolute person if he's got morals.
He
I'm
does.
home and I can read the chat. At 11:49, Rich says, Tara, your question. I'm looking at ass on Twitter. My tick is stuck on autopilot and I can't jerk off right now because my brothers are around. Fuck my life. God bother. Marijuana is bad, okay?
Yeah, big anti-drug, like, because he's, he said
Richard
this,
Hart, oh fuck you, those trees are fucking impossible.
like, yeah, Godfather or Fuckwit Freeway.
William Stenchover was in the chat. He says, "Hey Tara, hey Sarah, fuck that Burnside faggot."
Hey William, how are you doing, sweetness? If you're still here,
He's funny.
he is.
An 8-year-old girl, you shouldn't be playing dress up. Alex Jones was right. The water has turned men into limp dick adult babies who play dress up. And I have 7 upvotes and 1 downvote. Thank you so much for the interaction.
Yay! We do good.
Okay, so now that I'm here, we can read the 11 things you never knew about penises.
Oh, damn it.
He was hoping that was never gonna make it in.
Nope, that was bound to happen.
Yeah, it was bound to
Oh.
happen eventually.
It's almost like they have a mind of their own. Like how they enlarge when it's warm out due to faster blood flow, while shrinking in the cold. Though the effects of temperature on penis size are more commonly known, there are other crazy facts that are sure to surprise you. If you think vaginas are fascinating, get ready for some penis 101 ahead. Here are 11 hard facts about the male sex organ. 1. The average erect human penis is 13.1 centimeters, about the size of an iPhone 5S.
So that would be what, 5 3/4
big.
to 6 inches.
Number 2, you can only see half the length of a penis because the rest is tucked inside the body. An MRI photo will show you what an erect penis is shaped like a boomerang.
A boomerang. Let's
Number
go play
3.
with our boomerang.
Inner foreskin is more susceptible to bacteria and sexually related infections. Guys who are circumcised are 60% less likely to contract HIV and other STIs. This is actually true. It's because a lot of men that are uncircumcised don't pull back the foreskin and wash it.
Wash your
Yeah.
penis.
Gotta wash the dong, man.
Pull it back and wash it. It doesn't hurt. Number 4, smoking can cause erectile dysfunction because it disrupts proper blood flow.
Mm-hmm. Cigarettes
Damn.
constrict the blood. Yep, cigarettes constrict the blood vessels.
Number 5, sleep, exercise, and diet can all affect erections. Number 6.
Yeah, I think I found a way to get my friend to stop smoking.
Number 6, a penis can be fractured during aggressive sex or masturbation when it's forcefully bent while erect.
Yes, ask Johnny Knoxville. He broke his dick. He literally did. He broke his
Have you guys
dick.
ever seen the movie The New Guy?
Maybe you should write a novel and call it Broke Dick Fountain.
I think he's actually dead now. Didn't he die in like a car crash or something?
Who? Johnny Knoxville?
Johnny Knoxville.
No, that was Ryan Dunn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ryan Dunn died in a car accident.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, could have swore it was Knoxville that died that way.
No,
No.
Knoxville's still alive. He's
Mhm.
he's going to be in an upcoming movie.
Oh, okay, so he's
You know
still
Ryan
breaking
Dunn
his
was
dick
on the
in other
radio
creative
the day he
ways?
died.
But
Wait,
then again,
what?
Knoxville's a complete idiot.
Of course he is. He gets paid to be stupid.
What, baby
I'll-
brother?
Did you know Ryan Dunn was on the radio the day he died?
I'm not surprised.
He was also on the rest of the dashboard.
Oh, that's fucked up. Come on. I like Steve-O. That fucking huge ass tattoo he has on his back of himself, and he's like, and it's like he has his hands up like in a fist and like giving a thumbs up on both hands, and that's what it's a huge tattoo of him and his like showing him like with 2 big thumbs up, and it's like, yeah, like.
Well, what it was is he got that to cover up the big fucking smiley face tattoo he got done during Jackass,
Oh, I thought
And
he got
also
the
to
smiley
cover up
face
another
tattoo
one.
on his arm.
where he
How
was
about-
tattoo on his back while going over like fucking ruts in a Jeep.
Yeah, they did it on his arm though, because it's called off-road tattoo, and they're tattooing Steve-O, and it's on his arm. I think it's on. I think it's on his left arm. On his,
I think the butt you're referring to is Bam's ass in the branding iron.
yeah.
I said back, not butt.
Oh.
Okay.
Did you know Princess Diana had dandruff?
Oh my god.
They found her head and shoulders in the glove box.
Oh, come on. Actually, there is an interview with the
Oh my god,
police
that's funny.
officer or somebody that was at the scene of the accident, and he knows, he tells what Princess Diana's last words were before she died from
What?
sustaining her injuries. I don't know. I haven't watched the video, but I saw it pop up in my recommended for you on YouTube.
Were her last words, I know something incriminating about Clintons.
I don't know. Like, I haven't watched the video.
A lot of Princess Diana jokes are turned into Paul Walker jokes.
Anyway, number 7. Smaller, non-erect penises actually enlarge to a greater degree by volume than larger flaccid penises, so don't judge a book by its cover. Boners don't mean bones. Arousal increases blood flow and causes the penis to stiffen. 9.
Yeah, that's basic anatomy.
Regular erections keep penises in shape. Without them, penile tissue can become less elastic and shrink.
Ouch.
So, boys, you might want to fap more often.
Oh, funny.
Number 10.
We should definitely send this to our little sister.
Penis sensitivity starts to decline around the age of 25. No wonder it took my ex-husband so long to get off. Number 11. Penises have half as many nerve endings as a vagina has. A vagina contains 8,000, while a penis has 4,000. Let's see what other weird shit I can find. Oh, real women dish about their first time.
Well, Fucklet
Oh,
came
boy.
back online, so I guess he reset his computer or restarted it. So I'm telling him to get his butt in here as soon as he can.
Get him on in here.
I'm trying.
Growing up,
Oh.
there's so much hype built up about how your first time should be. You're told to either wait until marriage or wait until it's somebody you love. However, that's not always the case. And whether you like it or not, losing your virginity is a memory that will stay with you forever. Unfortunately, that is true. For most people, this does not include rose petals, candles, or Marvin Gaye. To get the real deal, we asked brave women to tell us about their first times. Prepare yourself. Some of these stories are awkward, cringeworthy, and hilarious. Should have Googled how to give a hand job first. I wasn't ready, but I got lost in the moment. It was unexpected, so there was no condom. Luckily, there weren't horrible repercussions, but there so easily could have been. If I could go back, I'd tell my 15-year-old self to slow down, be patient, Google how to give a hand job, and never ever risk unprotected sex. I also think sex ed did a disservice to my generation by harping on abstinence and not discussing other ways to pleasure your partner that are not sex. The next one. So that's what happens at church. I lost my virginity in the trunk of a car while my parents thought I was at church. #
Damn.
sorry, not sorry. Maybe finding a guy on the internet wasn't the way to go. I was at uni about to celebrate my 19th birthday, and I had experienced none of my firsts. No first date, no first kiss, no first blowjob. So I took to the internet to find a guy who was down to pop a virgin's cherry. It was a painstaking process with lots of chatting to find someone who I was sure didn't intend to lock me in a closet the second I got to his house. And I found the one. We kissed on the beach at sunset, and it was like out of a fairy tale, except for the garlic breath. When we got back to his place, I was so excited about some mind-blowing sex, and it was so boring. I just kept thinking, that's it? Thank goodness I've had much better sex since. C-list actor's son. Check. He was 2 years younger than me, but more experienced. It was the summer after high school, and I didn't want to start university as a virgin. We had spent most of the summer hanging out, and although we weren't dating, I felt super comfortable with him and was really just ready. It happened in my parents' guest house, and I didn't mention the whole virgin thing until we were in bed, naked. Whoops. It was sweet and fun with no emotional attachment, just the way I wanted it. That's not how everyone would have gone about cashing the whole V card, but it was perfect for me. Bonus, his dad is a somewhat well-known C-list actor, so now I've got a great story to tell people who ask. He was worth the wait. My first time was after my first official date with my future spouse. We had been hanging out and making out for a few months, but this was the night we made it official, in more ways than one. I should add that I was a late bloomer. I was 22, but it was worth the wait, and not that bad for the first time. Plus, we've had plenty more times since to practice.
Giggity.
What the hell does giggity mean?
It's from Family Guy.
Family Guy.
Okay, like what? Like exactly what does it mean?
Giggity, 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 giggity.
Basically, it's synonymous with Durka Durka.
Okay, I know what.
She doesn't know what that means either.
No. I know where Durka Durka comes from. It comes from Team America World Police. Or that's where I've heard it from. Right?
That's synonymous with Bazinga.
Well, I know where Bazinga comes from. That's from The Big Bang Theory.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't mean
damn,
anything.
I got shot up. Oof. Red's got a drop on me, and I thought I had to drop on them. Damn.
What?
Oh, game I'm playing.
Oh. And then what the hell does, like, swiggity swooty mean? Like, all this fucking new internet shit, terms and lore, what the fuck ever. It's like, they're like, are you this, Sarah? And I'm like, what?
Means it's about to get some ass.
Oh. Yeah, because I've had a couple people say, swiggity, at Queen of the South, swiggity swooty, let me see that booty. Or let me get at that booty. Or, something along those lines.
Sounds like they need a swift kick in the ass. Or they need to learn how to be civilized. Because if it's like swiggity swooty, something crack baby language, like.
Here you go.
Like,
Here's the different giggities.
Giggity, giggity, giggity. Giggity, 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 giggity. Giggity, giggity, giggity. Giggity.
Fuckwit says that his computer's still spazzing out a bit, and I told him to try jumping in the Hangout anyways, so. It's that damn Aussie internet. Well, and he has a hard line. He's got the fiber optic. And he still has problems.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Maybe because he's upside down.
Okay, that shit's... No offense if shit's annoying. Like, I could.
It's supposed to be annoying. It's Glenn Quagmire.
How old are you? 18.
I wish Milkman Dan was in the chat or on the stream, but he went camping, so he just left today. So he'll be back in a few days.
Well, in accordance with Megan's law, I'm obligated to inform you that,
Fucking Quagmire.
Wait, you don't
Yeah.
like Quagmire?
No, I love Quagmire. He's fucking hilarious. Okay. He was sweet, drove a Porsche, and had an accent. Basically, I felt like I was getting to be too old to still be a virgin. So when I was 24, I decided to go for it with a cute guy with an accent who drove a Porsche and did amazing things with his mouth. It wasn't a great sexual experience, but he was really sweet. An intoxicated blur. I wish I could say it was magical and fireworks, rose petals, or candles were involved, but in reality, I was pretty drunk and decided I was just ready. I had been dating this guy for a couple months and knew that I wanted to lose my virginity with him. Although it was kind of a blurry, intoxicated mess, I'm so glad it was with him. He's still my current boyfriend, and now we just laugh about that night. Class act. Back seat of a car. Classy. That is literally how it is. Sometimes it hurts. Nobody told me I'd see stars. My high school boyfriend and I couldn't fool around on my bed because it was visible through the window. So we were on my really tacky star print black carpet that had...
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
I was 10.
The dogs are raising hell. Something going
Alright.
on. I'll be right back.
It hurt
Okay.
really bad, too. So I started crying about a second into it. He was totally nice about it, but I definitely don't look back on the experience fondly. This one's hilarious. Just the title. Mentioning his mom after doing the deed is not so sexy. My story starts off really cliche. It was freshman year of college. My boyfriend at the time and I were both virgins. We'd been together for a while, talking about it, and decided we were ready. Clearly, we weren't. When we were finished and cuddling, I saw he had this look on his face, and I asked what was wrong. He said, "We shouldn't have done that. My mom will kill me if she finds out, because clearly lying naked in bed is the best time to bring up your mother." Needless to say, the relationship didn't last long after that.
Oh yeah, great move.
Yep, not exactly the smartest thing to do. That's why I waited till afterwards to go and mention my mother.
Oh no, Boo, the cutest dog in the world is dead.
Say what?
Boo, the cutest dog in the world.
Which dog would that be?
He's a Pomeranian.
Oh, they are adorable.
When the fuck did this happen?
Well, what happened to the Pomeranian? Did it die? Did it get run over? Did it get stabbed repeatedly? Eaten by a cat?
The dog's felt,
Eaten by a cat.
the dog died in its sleep.
Oh, that's a peaceful way for a puppy.
Boo, the beloved internet-famous Pomeranian, died in his sleep Friday at the age of 12 in human years. He was best known as an adorable social media sensation with 16 million Facebook followers. Brought smiles to many faces and was called the world's cutest dog. Boo's humans hope he has reunited with his older brother Buddy, who died in 2017. With the deepest sadness, I wanted to share that Boo passed away in his sleep early this morning and has left us to join his best friend Buddy. Boo's Humans wrote on Facebook with a heartfelt post. Our family is heartbroken, but we find comfort knowing that he is no longer in any pain or discomfort. We know that Buddy was the first to greet him on the other side of that rainbow bridge and is likely the most excited of either of them to have been in a long time. Boo started having heart issues after Buddy died, his Humans revealed. We think his heart was literally broke when Buddy left us. Fans of Boo shared their sadness over the news on Twitter.
Oh, poor pup.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's better now.
Jesus, people keep bugging me.
Please play a game with us and show us how to not be noobs, for we are worms.
No, I
I'm
mean,
sure it's something like that.
I mean people within physical throwing distance of me.
Uh-oh. You gotta start throwing ammo boxes at your employees again.
Oh, I am. I just threw one.
Did you call him a sodomite too to boot?
Yes. That's why I
Good.
muted my mic.
Sodomite.
As he was running out my office door. Fucking yelled sodomite and threw the fucking ammo box at him.
Nice. I love my punchlines.
Called him a communist sodomite and threw the ammo box at him.
Oh, that's funny.
They've been bugging me with retarded shit all day.
Doesn't surprise me. Too funny. Oh, Christ. What else is going on? So funny. Uh-oh. Did everyone else die?
No, I'm here. I'm trying to find another article.
Alright. Okie dokie. Ooga booga. Did I mention ooga booga booga?
Titties.
Hi, Fuckwit. Welcome
Hello.
to the stream.
Greetings!
That's Fuckwit, that's Burnside, and then Tara, and then we got Mechanic, and then we got Tara's baby brother, American Kelp. Everybody, this is Fuckwit, or also known as Godfather on YouTube.
So what are we all talking about today?
Anything.
All sorts of insanity.
It's complete anarchy.
The best kind of anarchy.
Isn't that what society is these days? Just nothing but controlled anarchy.
Yes,
talking about-
regrettably.
We're talking about anything and everything except for drama.
Drama.
Yep.
So what? No talking about Days of Our Lives. That TV show was a drama.
Oh, I hate that show. Please, not Days of Our Lives. God, somebody else knows about that show.
They don't air it here anymore. The only people who I think the reason why they don't air it here anymore is because when it used to be shown, which was about lunchtime, now Ellen is on Channel 9 at about 12 o'clock. So once all the housewives have watched Ellen and learnt how to be better housewives and better mothers, advice being given to them by some bull dyke 60 was it 60+ odd year old lesbian. You know, then they got to quickly fucking get in the car and then drive along and pick up the kids after school. And between that, they've also got to go and do about an hour of fucking some Hindu fucking bullshit called yoga.
I like
It's
this guy
funny,
already.
It's funny, all of those evangelical atheists who like to say, you know, Christianity's all bullshit and God doesn't exist, but they will believe whatever some fucking Hindu fucking yoga guru tells them about positivity, body, mind, soul, balance, poise. I suppose there are men who are guilty of it too. It's called martial arts. They all of a sudden believe in the yin and yang and chi and all that shit.
Burnside.
Acupuncture's another bullshit too.
If you want somebody to go off on, somebody, Fuckwit is your man. Like, he will fucking tell like whoever and everyone fucking off. Like, he's fucking quick with it, and he will fucking have you cracking up, man. Like, Fuckwit's your guy. Like,
unfortunately, you do have those narcissists where no matter what you say, they either just accuse you of projecting, or they do what every other fucking cunt does. Just says, "Oh, you're a neo-Nazi," which is funny. You know, you get these these people who like fucking Jew blood, and they call you a neo-Nazi, but or an anti-Semitic, but they've never been to synagogue.
Okay, now I have to ask you this: what do you think of Roman Catholics?
I think there's the problem with Roman Catholicism. It's a lot like Pentecostal Christianity, where it's licensed to sin Christianity, where you have, you know, it's a bit like, what I find strange with Roman Catholicism is, all right, you're not allowed to have birth control because the Pope says you shouldn't have it. Oh, but sex before marriage? We all sin, and it's all how you interpret the Bible. It really doesn't say exactly in the Bible. Well, it doesn't say anything about birth control in the Bible. So they'll have premarital sex, which is a sin, but they somehow believe they're not sinning by having premarital sex if they're not wearing condoms. I don't get that.
Condoms. It's a funny accent. I like it. Condom.
Now I just want to feed you topics and hear you rant about.
Oh, he's awesome! I'm telling you,
but then you have Pentecostal Christians who sin and they fucking get covered in tattoos, smoke weed, have premarital sex. They fucking they only marry because it sort of, you know, makes it look like it's legitimate, and yet they always tell you to tithe 10% of your fucking of your wage, and then when you say, well, you're covered up in tattoos, it's the Old Testament. Oh, it's all what's in your heart. Well, isn't tithing Old Testament too, dickhead? Don't tell me there's a speck in my eye and there's a plank in yours. If there was a plank in mine, I'd pull it out and bash you across the fucking head with it, you heck.
I love this guy.
Yes.
Fuckwit is amazing.
There's nothing worse than going to a church and actually being a good Christian and having some fucking knuckle-dragging Neanderthal who looks like they're a convicted felon, and they're telling you to fucking live more godly. When you look at him, you think, what the fuck? You got dreadlocks, tattoos. You're not even married. You got fucking. All your kids look different, probably because you're fucking shacked up with some slutty single mum, or one of those kids resembles you, but the rest of them are like a fucking multi-ethnic rainbow of United Nations fucking orgy.
Oh my god, this dude's hysterical.
Fuckwit, they're laughing.
Who are you to judge? Well, you're judging me because I'm sitting here alone, no wedding ring on my finger, and I drive a sports car to church. Fucking cocksuckers. Fuck.
Oh, I love this guy. I love you, man. You're hilarious.
And if you want to see how the faults of Roman Catholicism, you just look at anywhere south of the US-Mexico border, because you have all of these fucking guys that wear big crosses around their neck. They always go to church. But they seem to enjoy murdering people because you disrespect me, because you do not kiss my ass and tell me I'm greatest thing in the world. I'm a drug cartel gangbang gangbanger. Don't you fuck with me. I fucking kill you. Pow, pow, pow. I better go to confession now and confess my sins. Forgive me, Father, if I have sinned. I murdered men.
I murdered lots of men, but I also cheated on my wife and my girlfriend. But I got lots of girlfriends. But I'm a good father to my children, especially the ones that I made with my girlfriend. I'm a really good father. Oh, forgive me. Oh, I'm a good man. Oh, yeah, fuck
Impersonations of different ethnic groups is fucking amazing. His Asians, like Mexicans, whoever, he's fucking amazing.
You know when you have some Argentine Pope who cares more about global warming and foul language than what he does about fucking corrupt Mexican government letting fucking corrupt Mexican drug lords gang bang and fucking gang rape, and he says nothing about that. I mean, what a fucking lazy sack of fucking commie Marxist multicultural fucking parasite shit that is.
I think you're gonna kill Burns over there.
I mean, fuck me, yeah, it's just. And they wonder why Americans want to build a fucking wall against that shithole country. I mean, fuck.
I think we should just build a bigger wall around the Vatican, and cut off all their communication lines. Seriously. Sever them from the rest of the world.
Well, I was told that this is by one fucking border jumper that this is his fucking country and I need to get the fuck out of it. And I was like, you know what? I told him, I was like, you need to get the fuck over it. You lost the fucking war to a white man, so get the fuck over it.
I have actually had one. I've had one curry munching cunt in Australia. Some Tamil tiger. He told me that apparently he's more Australian than what I am because he chose to fucking live here. I went, fuck you, you brown-skinned bastard.
I would have kicked him into the ocean.
Oh, I get it. Where fucking there are these fucking slopeheads in Sydney who say they like where I live. They like my part of the world. But the only problem is there's too many whites. I'm thinking, oh, excuse me, there's too many whites. That's why where I live's fucking bad. No, you've turned Sydney into a shithole, the city I was born and raised in, and I left it because there's too many yellow-skinned fucking cunts like you who fucking everyone's household pet and piss and shit and spit in the fucking streets. And then fucking use all the fucking excuses under the sun. Oh, it's my tradition. But then you bitch about whites. But you all want to live where white man lives and where white man has made great? Fuck off.
This guy should meet Mickey. Oh, they'd get along great. This guy needs to meet Mickey. Oh,
well,
I wish he was
Mickey is, when Mickey made that list, Fuckwit Freeway was on that list.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
so I've got a question for Mickey. Why the fuck? So, no, I don't want to meet him.
Dude, I'm just going to make you an entire list of things. I'm just going to make an entire list of things. And next time we're on a show together, I'm just going to read off that list. Because you are hilarious, man.
Yeah, well, according to Mickey, I belong on some fucking hate list, so...
There must have been some misunderstanding, because the two of you would get along great from how I'm hearing you talking.
No, not at all. No, I'm never gonna forgive him till the fucking for the rest of my life. That prick.
Okay, well,
oh well.
I think you're awesome.
Yes,
I think you're
agree.
Awesome. See, Mickey and I would not get along because I do have Jewish blood. So.
Oh,
okay,
crap.
so take a minute.
What?
And yeah.
What happened? Can you repeat that, please?
We're about to take a minute.
All right.
Take a minute for what?
Oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Feliz
Tara.
cumpleaños.
Oh, and by the way, YouTube, I own this fucking album, so suck a dick.
That's right, sucker. Sucker.
Feliz cumpleaños, Tara. Happy birthday.
Release Navada!
Happy birthday, Tara.
Thank you.
Woo! It's your birthday, you can go kill people, you can go kill people, you can go kill people. Cause it's Florida and nobody gives a shit. Dun 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 dun. Alright, so when we start singing happy birthday.
As soon as I know she's not going to kill me.
Good luck with that.
We're glad that you could join the stream. I told you guys he's awesome and amazing.
And besides, I'd rather be sung to by people that know how to sing as compared to people that don't.
I sort of know how to sing.
Fuckwit can sing.
But Queenie, what? Queenie, I was about to go and get a few ice cold beers into me, and then you fucking wanted me to hang around. I mean, come on, that's just, I'm completely naked here. It's that hot, you know. I wanted to go and refresh and cool down with some beer, but
well,
you're making me sit here.
Like I told Milkman Dan, and I'm gonna tell you, I'll switch weather with you. It's nice and cold here.
Yeah, I've been in the, I spent time in the cold in your part of the world, and I quite enjoy it, because if you've had to put up with the heat that I've had to for the past 2 years, two summers,
you've never been here during the summer. It gets, and you can ask Tara, you can ask our brother Kelt, and you can ask myself. It gets fucking hot here.
I'll take triple-digit heat any day.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
because he lives in the south too. So he.
Yeah, well, you haven't experienced Australian hot summers because they're hot.
Oh, it gets 100 plus, 110. Like the highest it's ever been here is like 115 with 100%, 100% humidity.
You're talking Fahrenheit, aren't you?
Yeah, Fahrenheit. Yes, 110, 115 Fahrenheit plus 100%.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Humidity.
You guys have Celsius over there. Crap.
40. That's 43 degrees Celsius. That's how hot it is in Melbourne today. I mean, that's 43 degrees Celsius. I've lived in hotter. I've lived in hotter parts of Australia. I've worked in hotter parts of Australia. I know what that is.
Here we got the fucking 100% humidity, that fucking mugginess. Like it's like you're fucking wet. Like you go take a shower, and you get out and you're like, ugh. And then 100 plus fucking heat index, and it's like it's fucking stupid fucking hot and stupid fucking disgusting here in the summer.
Today it got up about, well, this morning it was 98% relative humidity. That was this morning.
Hey, Puddin'.
Yes?
Scruffy looking nerve herder.
I couldn't make out a single word of that.
Scruffy looking nerve herder.
Happy goat fuck? What?
Who else is actually catching what it says?
We are not, like, it's like muffled, kind of. We can't make out what it's saying.
Scruffy looking nerve herder.
Fucking looking what?
Scruffy looking nerf herder.
Huh? No idea what that's from.
Are you serious?
I love you.
Yep.
I love you. I know. I love you. I know. I love you. I know.
Are you sure?
Yep. Not ringing any bells.
Fucking Star Wars, you dumbass.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, I don't care about Star Wars or Star Trek. Fuck it.
Oh, tell them. Okay, I told them that you think Star Trek is nothing but socialism. Explain to them why you think it's socialism.
All right, Star Trek is socialism because it's just a bunch of people walk around in a ship doing fuck all, being lazy, while all the engineers are the ones doing all the fucking work.
He's not wrong.
True.
It's just boring. It is so fucking boring. I would rather see one of my shits dry up and turn white. That's how boring Star Trek is. It's fucking hopeless. I mean, and you get all these fucking Trekkies that dress up in these fucking hypercolored condoms, and they all do these weird hand signs, and they fucking. I mean, and then they colour their eyebrows and shit and wear all this weird shit, and they fucking put makeup on them and they look like they're pasty skin fucking nerds and shit, and they're all walking around speaking in this weird language called fucking Klingon or something. They're all going, fucking hell.
And the hand sign you're talking about, that's Vulcan, and it's live long and prosper. That's Spock.
No, it's not. It's the bloody. It's the set square of a Masonic fucking the side of the Masonic and compass and set square fucking symbol. That's what it is.
Guys, Fuckwit is woke. I hate saying that, but he is. Like, he's very fucking intelligent. And,
I like him. He's funny as fuck. What I will have to do is I will have to make you your Jewish exemption letter to the Third Reich.
No.
You will be spared.
He's awesome.
You see, one thing the Jewish side of my family taught is how to save money and how to be wise about it. That's why I don't use fucking tap and go like all these other dickheads do, and they go and buy a beer and they're always tapping away. Like, do you realise you're getting charged not just on your credit card, but you're also getting charged by the company who owns the fucking rights to that pay wave or tap and go shit. You do realise that. Oh, you're just a fucking conspiracy theorist.
So, you know, he's right. He's right.
Yeah, he is.
He's right. That's why I prefer cash, and if I never have cash, I just pay with my damn card.
But I don't like cash because people can fucking mug you and take your cash. Well, if you didn't vote for politicians who take your rights to self-defense away, you'd be able to carry as much cash as you want. If some cunt wanted to steal it, you could either fucking batten the cunt in the face, pepper spray them, taser them, shoot them. Oh, no. No, but we've got to give away all our fucking all our weapons, and you know, to make the streets of Australia safe. But that very fucking Prime Minister who told us to give them away, he sent all our soldiers over to Iraq to make the streets of Iraq very unsafe for the children over there. So.
See, that's the thing I love about Texas. Just recently, in the past decade, I can't remember how long ago it was, but they passed a law that literally allows you to carry a sword around. I mean, yes, it seems ridiculous. It literally sounds ridiculous, but yes, they allow you.
The problem is that you have all of these. Think of the kids, the children, the kids. I mean, kids these days, they're fat. They're lazy. All they know how to do is swipe a fucking iPad, and I think they're smart because they can download an app. But they have no idea about how the technology around it. And yet the mothers fucking want them all fucking, they don't want their kids killed. And they don't want any brain
castrated and all this stupid crazy shit, man. I hate that shit, you know?
Yeah, but they take them to McDonald's and Burger King and Kentucky Fried and Pizza Hut and fill them up with fucking fattening shit full of preservatives. And it's just, but fucking, it's my choice to feed my children whenever I want. Like, but it's not. But where's my choice to be able to fucking, defend myself? Or what about my choice to go to the fucking sport and drink a full strength beer rather than have to drink half strength because you don't want some bad influence around your child? Meanwhile, when your welfare checks come in, you're off to the tattoo parlor to get another fucking skull fucking tattoo or some satanic pentagram or some other fucking demonic, devilistic bullshit fucking and then tell me that I'm a bad influence because I'm sitting there at the beach with a fucking beer, swigging it away while I'm in the hot Australian sun. But apparently I'm a bad influence. But those parents that fucking lay there for fucking 8 to fucking 10 hours while some fucking goatee-bearded convicted felon sits there with a fucking needle gun. How does that fucking picture of Satan with a pentagram and a skull underneath his fucking throat look to you? Would you like better devil horns with more blood dripping off them? Oh, yes, please. Yeah, just wait another fucking 12 hours. Fucking savage stickers, that's all they are. But apparently, it's their fucking free choice. Dickheads.
McDonald's ruined the world.
Yep.
So, I told this story to all of them. Go ahead, Queen.
Yeah, any topic you want to throw at Fuckwit, like, he's fucking well versed, like, he knows his shit, and like, he will fucking tell you straight up 100% what the fuck he thinks, and it's like, a lot of times he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious, like, I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's hilarious in the process. I can see that. So, I have told all of them this story, but I'm going to tell it again for you because I thought it was hilarious, and you brought up this recall because you said KFC. So, a couple years ago, I was riding out of KFC because it had been a long shift, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, but there was this black lady and her 2 kids. Now, the daughter was being, let's just say, compliant. The kid, the boy, was being a pain in the butt. I mean, a real pain in the butt. He was screaming, yelling, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, but his mother had had enough of it, and she just bent him over and just started beating his ass right there in the parking lot.
Good.
Good. So I'm sick and tired when you get these fucking kids that scream in the shopping malls or on a plane or something, and then you fucking complain. He's like, stop screaming. Then you get these parents on, would you mind not telling my child to give you a parent? It's like, look, the child doesn't have autism. All autism is just an excuse for lazy parenting. That's all it is.
Exactly. Or when you're sitting on a plane and the kid starts kicking the back of your seat.
Oh, and I had it where a kid screamed on a fucking plane recently, and I yelled. It's like, don't scream! This is a plane! You're right next... And then you get this soy boy fucking pathetic pansy of a dad. It's like, I'm so sorry. Can you please not scream, baby? And it's like, oh, fuck. I mean, what? The only toughness this guy had is he had fucking tattoo sleeves up and down his arm. Other than that, he was the most soy boy fucking lentil munching pathetic fucking
Oh my god!
I mean, it was a typical San Francisco fucking. I'm just thinking, for fuck's sake, cunt. Why does I need a license to catch fish, but you don't need a license to have kids?
I'm surprised you didn't tell him to pull the dick out of his ass.
These kids scream on the plane if the in-flight entertainment doesn't work for them, and they want everything now, because their parents have never told them no. Their parents are just fucking handing them whatever.
Shut them up.
Shit. Oh, yeah, because they don't smack them. We don't believe in violence. Oh, really? Well, why do you collect your kids before the sun rises every fucking Memorial Day or Remembrance Day? Take them down to a fucking Masonic fucking looking cenotaph and fucking tell the kids to fucking honor all of the fucking people who wore a uniform and obliterated the shit out of fucking countries, using an act of violence. Why is it all right for you to worship violence then? But when it comes to smacking your kids because they're going ahead and fucking stealing cars or they're stabbing their fucking siblings, apparently violence doesn't solve anything then. But when it comes to world peace, dropping a bomb on a fucking country full of fucking goat herders to catch the fucking... Yeah, okay, yeah. Apparently we got to fucking get out of bed before the sun rises, listen to someone play a fucking bugle and fucking salute all of these people wearing a fucking uniform and wearing a few medals. Oh, yeah, and stand there and fucking worship this obelisk, which has got, the fucking a pyramid. It looks like a Masonic fucking pyramid there, doesn't it? Yeah. To all our fucking glorious dead. Yeah, right. Fucking all human sacrifices for a bunch of Masonic politicians who only care about greasing the palms with your tax dollars so they can have a job outside of politics where they get every fucking thing handed to them. Cunts.
I like this guy. I really like
Me too.
I told you.
Me too.
I told you you guys would like him. Fuckway, he's amazing. He's awesome. He's a really good
I need to get you on my Discord, man.
Fuck yeah.
You can you can ask them. I was like gloating about you. I'm like, he's a really awesome person. He's
she really played you up, and I'm glad she did, man, because you're fucking hysterical.
Yeah, you are.
Buckley is a really good. I consider him a really good friend of mine, and he's had my back a lot against these fuckwits, other fuckwits, I should say.
Fuckwit versus fuckwit. Which fuckwit will win?
This one, the one we got on
The
screen.
fuckwit wars.
I've seen him go off on people, and it's just like fucking amazing.
It's always humorous when you're sitting there, when you're there on the internet, and you always get these cunts who sit around, they live on welfare, but they love to bleat on about how they earn 7 figures a year working on fucking computers or working, in IT or from home or some shit. But they're always on the internet smoking marijuana, always eating fucking Pizza Hut. Yeah, I'm a multi-millionaire. I made my money on the internet and I still make, yeah, right. You're a fucking dumb cunt, stoned out loser. That's all you ever will be. And they always love accusing me of being a fucking incel or some shit. It's like, yeah, whatever. You're fucking living on your fucking disabled parents' fucking welfare, or you got fucking children who've got autism, and that entitles you to fucking government or taxpayer money, so you can sit on your ass all day and smoke cones. And you need to be home all day in case they need to be picked up from school, just like everyone else's fucking child. I mean, get fucked.
Oh, I love this guy.
Fuck yeah.
I work on the internet. I work from home on the internet. So you do 2 hours of work a fucking month, and somehow you're raking in 6 figures a year, and you spend all the rest of that time smoking pot. Yeah, right. Okay, whatever. Yeah. And the only time they ever get out of the house is when they head down to the marijuana dispensary to buy themselves more bud.
He's not wrong.
I've got a thyroid problem. Yeah, I didn't realise they spelt thyroid problem. Pizzahut. Yeah, whatever. Just get that triple cheese pizza with extra cheese and cheesy garlic bread, and fucking just keep laying on the Exxon Valdez and fucking cracked hull. But I'll have a diet coke with that. Yeah,
Oh man, you're gonna kill me.
He's already pretty much killed me, man. He's fucking hysterical.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, he's quick-witted. Fuckwit's quick-witted, and like, man, he just fucking rips people new assholes. Like, he rips them an asshole.
You got it when you're riding in Sydney's fucking congested fucking traffic. You get road rage, and you get some fucking gook in a Mercedes that fucking decides to jump across 3 lanes. Fuck you, you slant-eyed cunt! You got to be quick about it.
Do your Asian impersonation, imitate them. It's fucking hilarious, guys. Oh, do it, fuckwit.
The Asian people, when they cook all of the fried ice, hello?
Come on, keep going. Just keep going. It's fun. There's this fuckwit told me there was this one time he was going through the parking lot, and this Asian was backing out and almost hits his car, and he goes off on her, and then tell him what they said. It's like, oh, sorry. Do it fuckwit when you say it.
Oh, they go, oh, sorry. Yeah, they just do in Sydney. All these Asians. I mean, this is what happens with the Chinese Communist Party. Is that they've all of a sudden come into a huge amount of cash, and this is what shits with all of those fucking stupid college fucking social justice warriors who want a statue of some former slave owner torn down, and they're all, this statue person fucking used to own slaves. Let's get a protest and tear it down. How do we do that? Get out our iPhones and tweet it. Okay, where's that iPhone made? Communist China. Who builds it? People paid, slave wages, that's right, less than fucking 50 cents a day. So if you really cared about slavery, you wouldn't have a fucking iPhone, would you? Oh, Twitter? Oh, yeah, that's right. If you really cared about slavery, you wouldn't get on Twitter, where it's, 20% owned by a fucking Saudi fucking oil prince or some shit like that? Oh, yeah, Saudi Arabia. You want to know what they do with slavery? They get all the Pakis and fucking Bangladeshis. They bring them all out to fucking work in Saudi Arabia, take their passports away from them. And that's right, you're here for the rest of your life now because you need to pay a visa to leave Saudi Arabia. Yeah, you want to talk about slavery, fucking SJWs? There's slavery there. But anyway, yeah. So they make shitloads of fucking money, and then they come out to Sydney, they buy up all our real estate, and then they buy these big Mercedes Benzes, and you got to understand, they've come from fucking culture riding donkeys and little fucking wooden carts and shit. And then they come to Australia, and then they buy these big fucking Mercedes Benzes. They get these big fucking gold watches on their wrists, shit, and they drive around, and they just fucking drive and just stop right in the middle of a fucking live lane, and you got to fucking hit your brakes, and you're just on the horn like, what the fuck, cunt? They just put their hand up in front of their mouth, and go, oh, follow in, and they wave at you, and you just, fuck you, you slowhead, fuck off back to fucking Googling, you cunt. And then I just wave at you and go, okay.
Tell them what you call Mercedes Benz. You
a German Commodore because
no, you
German.
call them shit boxes.
Oh, they are shit
You
boxes.
give me shit for owning a Mercedes Benz.
And this is why I always buy American.
I wouldn't buy American. They're shit. The car, you buy an American car, and the thing falls apart, and by the time it's all you paid the fucking thing off, it's fucking either falling to bits on the road if you don't live in cold climate America, or the fucking salt on the road and fucking de-ice fluid has eaten the shit out of your car and just looks like what it was originally, when they dug it out of the ground, iron ore.
Hey, mechanic, tell him what happened to your truck with the little prick with showed back up to destroy your vehicle.
Oh, okay. So I'm not going to tell the back half of the story because I don't want people commenting.
Lawsuits.
Yeah. I don't want people going nuts in the fucking chat.
Right.
Okay, so a few days ago, I had parked my truck. It's a 98 Ford F-150. I got it for $500. There were only a few things wrong with it. There still are a few things wrong with it, but for the most part, it's intact. Nothing's falling off of it. So far,
the whole thing fucking rocks and yaws and shakes like a fucking yacht, and then fucking bounces and pops and pivots and shit. They basically shake about like a fucking bed in a porno. I mean, they're shit.
Actually, it doesn't do that. Surprisingly, surprisingly, it does not do that.
Probably because it's all rusted up. All the springs have rusted and they've gone. And it's now on its fucking boards now. It's now all lowered, all because the springs rusted out from all the de-ice fluid on the highways.
Well, I live in Texas, so, it snows like once every 7 years here. And even then it's light snow, and the road will ice over. Yeah, over. Right.
Over. The road will over, buddy.
Yeah. But when it snows here, the roads will ice over overnight, and then, by morning, when cars start driving over, it'll just turn to slush. So, and we don't need to salt the roads. So, anyway, so there's not much rusting going on there. But anyway, so I had parked my truck between Walmart and Home Depot because I had stuff to do in both stores. But when I had come out there, now mind you, I'd also freshly painted this truck, and some kids had keyed the car from tailgate to front wheel well. Now, the next day, I got it repainted again, just that side, and I parked it in the same place, and I just kind of walked off and left it there in sight. And this kid shows up. He gets out of his mom's Porsche, which I might add, he borrowed, quote unquote, borrowed without his mom's permission. And he had a crowbar in his hand, and he walked up to my truck, and I caught the little bastard.
Oh, boy.
I caught the little bastard. And I called the cops, and he got triple fucked because he was truant from school. His mom didn't know he had the car, and he was planning on trashing my truck with the crowbar.
And
why did this kid think this was a good idea?
Because he's an idiot.
Because he listens to fucking Slim Shady, he idolizes the cunt, thinks that he's a fucking little ghetto fucking wigger in Detroit, probably has a few black friends, and then fucking thinks. After listening to some little fucking scrawny dwarf of a fucking bleach blonde little fucking 8 Mile fucking raised fucking heroin fucking bloody injecting piece of shit, bleat on about how he's tough and ghetto and wants to murder every woman who fucking talks back to him. Yeah, I'm gonna go fucking wreck the shit out of this dude's fucking pickup truck. Yeah, man, some hardcore shit. Yeah, fucking Slim Shady. Yeah, fucking oh.
Yeah, that's about what it boils down to.
Yeah, with all the poses, single mothers, rap music, fucking and fucking Hollywood, fucking violent movies, computer games. Oh no, we got to blame the guns.
That and
that's
just
funny.
about everyone in this town hates me. Town is 95% Roman Catholic, and I'm Wiccan. You can see how well that goes over.
Not well at all.
The thing is, Roman Catholics basically are Wiccan in a way because they absorb so much paganism into Christianity, and so the Catholic Church is this pagan Christian hybrid, and I mean,
they don't see it that way.
No, but you look at all the fucking temples and the buildings and the architecture and the cloaks. There's so much masonry in it. I mean, one of the major halls in the Vatican looks like a fucking serpent looking down at the Pope. I mean, and then there's all-seeing eyes. I mean, they always say, "Oh, but fucking Freemasons hate Catholics." Well, that's bullshit because there's a lot of people in the Vatican who are Freemasons.
Yeah, I mean,
funny.
Kind of ridiculous, but they don't see it that way. They think their shit is holier than most.
Look, there are a lot of good people in the Catholic Church, but the Catholic Church governance, so the people who govern the Vatican, are fucked. They are fucked. Now, you have a lot of good people who just want to, who believe in Jesus, want to be good. And look, you got to give the Catholic Church credit. They created a lot of schooling, a lot of universities, and the Church of England too, the Protestants, they create a lot of universities and hospitals and schools too. And it's funny because all these people who are anti-Christian, they always go to the churches for charity, or when it comes to I'm sick of government schools, they always seem to go to Christian schools or go to Catholic private schools. And then they want to have the prayer taken out of the morning prayer taken out of the school assembly every morning, because what about us who aren't? It's like, well, don't turn up. You choose to be here. But the Catholic Church does have a lot of good people, but it's got a shitload of fucked up people running it.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Regrettably.
no,
It's true, though.
Well, it's like you got the Uniting Church. The Uniting Church is some fucking hybrid between the Methodists and the Presbyterian. The Presbyterians being Church of Scotland. So they're like a breakaway of the original Presbyterian. You still do have Presbyterian churches that are very traditional and very structured. You got the Uniting Church, which is basically breakaway Presbyterians and weird fucking Methodist cunts, and they formed the Uniting Church. Now you get the Uniting Church, who has fucking openly gay clergy running a church, and they accept all. It's like, no, it's one thing if someone's gay, they come to church, need to save their soul, and they're confused, but they want to get right with the Lord. Look, we all fail, but to have gay churches and to have gay acceptance, it's like, no, we accept sinners and we have to refine them and restore them, not give them a license to sin, but refinement from sin. But try telling that to modern day fucking America, Australia, Canada, Britain. Just seems to be that if you're proud of being a Christian and proud of your country, you're a Nazi.
Yep, regrettably. That's why I'm the oddball out, man. I do a lot of this whole goddamn bullshit.
How do you mean, Henry?
He's a Catholic dating a pagan.
Yep.
Oh.
No fucks given. Like if the fucking Pope wants to excommunicate me, go right ahead. I don't fucking like him anyways. I'm like one of the few Catholics who's actually aware that he's a Jesuit communist heretic. there seems to be a problem here. You know, you don't think that, okay, this guy's, you know, a child diddling lunatic. Oh yeah, it must be holier than thou. No, he needs a holy hole put into him, if you get where I'm going.
Well, that's
You
what a
know?
lot of Catholics have said to me, that the reason why that they go out there and fuck like porn stars is because they say, well, we're sick and tired of seeing all these pious, or all these priests telling us to be pious. Meanwhile, they're out there fucking living it up like it's a fucking crazy fucking orgy, you know. And it's like, well, true. You got these, you got this church that seems to have one rule for the fucking Vatican, and everyone else has to fucking follow all these guidelines and shit. You think, hang on a second, it's not meant to be a pyramid. We're meant to be like the Knights of the Round Table. We're all meant to be equal under Christ. We're all, you know, we're all
exactly.
meant to be. We're all sinners who are meant to be saved, but we're all meant to help each other get better and better and better. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be like that these days. You just have these tax dodging fucking cash fucking buckets going around, and they just have this sticker fucking church right above the front door of the fucking place.
Regrettably, that or they want to try and hide what's actually going on with a lot of this shit. Like with, you know, like you were talking about earlier, the Masonic cults and all this other creepy shit. They'd be like, oh no, the rapture's gonna come, Jeebus is gonna come and save you. You know, oh, all will be well, just give us your money and pray. Give us your money and pray. And it's like, nah, fuck that shit. No,
Well,
there ain't no goddamn rapture, you know?
It's like that with the fucking Freemasons. Like, you couldn't criticize them. If you criticised, it was like, oh, how dare you? They donate to charity, and I know a person who's a Freemason. They're a gentleman, and just like being in the Boy Scouts. It's like, that's their fucking argument all the time. Do you want to know how the Boy Scouts came about? Yeah, it was founded by a fucking Freemason. Why was it founded by a Freemason? Because how else do you get fucking a group of boys off to the fucking woods all alone? Oh, hence the term campers row of tents came about. Why? You had a row of tents of all these young boys camping. Ooh, yeah, and if you're a gay fucking scout leader, oh, yeah. It was like letting a kid loose in a candy shop with the fucking doors locked and the fucking, you know, at night. It's sort of, ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I hear the argument some people make where it's like, oh, yeah, Blue Lodgers do help. It's like, yeah, only them. All the rest of them, nah, kindly get the fuck out and stop existing.
They're
all that occultic, you know, hoodoo, fucking whatever weird, crazy, satanic shit they do, it's like, yeah, that's all bullshit.
No, they all do it. They all do this satanic shit, and I know people who were in it, and they say, oh yeah, they'll keep lying to you that, no, it's just a bunch of gentlemen talking shit and talking about the stock market and fucking having little business meetings outside of the boardroom. It's all fucking bullshit. That's just, they give you a bunch of shit just to hide what they actually do. And there's so many fucking brainwashed people out there just, oh no, they're just a bunch of businessmen who talk about business and donate to charity. Fucking bullshit.
Hmm.
If you think they go to those lodges and talk about their golf swing, you got another thing coming.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like the fucking Pentecostals. They like to fucking, claim that they are Christianity above Christianity. I mean, those cunts are the biggest fucking hypocrites. They're governed by a bunch of people who appoint themselves as pastor. It's like, oh, I'm a pastor. So what, all because you read the Bible from front to back, and then you think you're a pastor because you can get down in the front and just say, oh, God bless you. And they travel the world, and they get suitcases stuffed with cash. And yet, if you get a pay rise and you go and buy yourself a nice car, and you rock up to church in this nice car, you get hounded as some fucking, evil fucking, sinner putting your wealth into earthly treasures. Like, it's funny. I thought earthly treasures would have been, the pastor's fucking, building that he calls everyone's church, which actually belong. It's just like they're all fucked, and they've become like a family supremacist cult, where it's all about family, and if you're not married and don't have kids, well, we're to harass you and hound you and intimidate you, and here you go, wife up this slutty single mother, because, well, if you're squirting out kids and if the women love the church, if the church panders to women, well, then you're stuck in the church, and then they can get you 10% tithe as well.
Yeah, taxation is theft, man. I hate the fuck out of taxes and stuff. Like, I'll give to charities, like, if they actually do shit, but, if they're, like, pocketing it and shit, doing all their, ooh, we do this and we do that when we actually do nothing. Oh, no, fuck that shit.
I don't mind paying tax if I see it go to the right places, like building highways, building railways, but when I see taxes being wasted away in foreign aid, just so fucking Red China can use that foreign aid to build a steel industry that they can produce steel in competition with our own steel industry, yeah, I've got a problem. When I see politicians blowing that fucking tax money away on their own little junket saying, oh, but it's all official business, I have a problem with it. When I see it going into lazy welfare recipients who don't want to work and can use the excuse, I'm a single mother, as an excuse to fucking get money for nothing, that I have a problem with when it comes. It's you don't mind
same
paying
here, man. I hate the shit out of that.
you don't mind paying taxes being used correctly, but the problem is we've got these bloated bureaucracies, we've got these bloated welfare programs, and welfare should only be for those genuinely fucking disabled, genuinely unemployed, genuinely widowed or widowed, and the elderly. It should not be for, I am a refugee, I flee war-torn land from Africa, I migrate through 20 different countries to get to Australia. I pay people smuggling in Indonesia $15,000 US to get on a boat, and I go to Christmas Island and I claim asylum and I dump all of my documentation in the water, and I want to have welfare for life because nobody will hire me because I have to pray 5 times a day, and that is wasted productivity, my brother. Now give me welfare, my brother. I mean, fuck that.
Yeah. Somebody who fucking knows my own mind. That's awesome. It's like the same thing I have for fucking taxation, man. It's 80% bullshit because it's like, all right, we're going to redistribute your wealth amongst a bunch of fucking nobodies who are going to vote for us forever because fuck you and die.
Well, we've got that problem here in my state, New South Wales, where they're fucking building more football stadiums. They'll put another lane on fucking the M4 motorway just so a bunch of welfare bums can get to and from the fucking the club, or so Western Sydney working families can fucking get to work, get home 5 minutes quicker, or so it makes their journey to the football stadium a little bit quicker on the weekend. But you got all this money, like we got this huge amount of fucking wealth created by the big stamp duty boom from the Chinese Communist Party buying up all our properties. And what are they doing with all that money? They're building stadiums. Like, no, we don't need stadiums. So 80 minutes a week, a bunch of fucking brainwashed fucking retards can sit back and watch these bread and circuses of a pack of fucking knuckle-dragging, rock-ape, tattooed fucking meatheads chase a piece of inflated pigskin and tell you that you live in the fucking greatest country on earth while you're drinking some overpriced half-strength fucking beer because you don't want to get too drunk and be a bad influence to children that you're not even related to. I mean, fuck off. It's just, yeah. Meanwhile, we got all of our regional infrastructures going to shit. We can't get the.
See you guys later. Logging out.
Bye, Kel. Have a good night.
Bye, Kel.
We got all of these fucking farmers who can't get their fucking produce to the port so it can be exported. So all the railway lines have been fucking ripped up, or the highways have been fucking destroyed by the fucking mining industries. We've got the Chinese are buying up our mines. But you know, as long as the Western Sydney vote can go and watch football, mind-numbing football with their kids, and give them more middle-class welfare. Oh, what, you've had kids? Here you go. Here's some money to help you raise your kids. Oh, if your kids aren't vaccinated, you won't get that money though. Here's some more youth programs, more for the kids, working families, the kids. And while you're in a working family and you have children, you got to listen to the wife and all. And if you don't fucking give your money to your wife, well, that's spousal abuse. And think of that, yeah, your kids. It's all about the kids. And we got these brainwashed dopes out there, these men that there's no testicles being ordered around by a bunch of fucking dumb cunt fucking women that know jack shit about life, but they think they know everything all because they watch Ellen or because they squirted a kid out of their cunt hole, and all of a sudden it's just all, I'm a mum, at least you're a mum. Being a mother's the most difficult job in the world. Yeah, really? Fucking all right. I think fucking, I don't know, getting off a helicopter and crawling on some high-tension power line, fucking a good fucking 40-story high is really a difficult job. Not running around chasing after some snot-nosed little fucking kid that just emits fucking gas out of its ass all the time because you fed it fucking Burger King since it's fucking off the boob. I mean, get fucked.
I like you, man. You're funny as fuck.
Fuckwit is awesome. I told you guys.
Yeah.
You are not bullshitting. He is a funny motherfucker.
He is.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Funny in all the right ways.
And he's good people. He's besides you guys, he's one of the people that's had my back and defended me. Yeah, he's put me in my place, and we've had our differences from time to time, but all in all, he really is a good person. He's a really good friend.
Time to start shilling.
Okay, I'll go first.
All right.
I'm Queen of the South, also known as Queenie the Dick Doxer. You can find me on YouTube, or you can hit me up on Discord.
All right, mechanic.
I am the mechanic, and tonight I do not have anything to show.
Fuckwit.
Damn.
I am a New Zealand lizard, and drink your milk because it'll make you big and strong.
You see a lizard, oh my god.
Burnside.
Oh, Chris. I am the Burnside Film Project, but I'm not dying from my new favorite Jew. Oh, you're killing me.
Are you sure you're not dying over there?
I hope so. Oh, but I'm not dying horribly. You'll find me working on the next Chronicle for Backline, which will be done this weekend. Bobby Rizzo's been on me about that. And you can find Backline on YouTube and BitChute by just typing in Burnside in Kekistan, or Henrik Thortenson, or either Bobby Rizzo or John Pepe. By typing either of those in, or the Burnside Film Project, you should be able to find it. Other than that, I occasionally use Twitter mostly for shilling because people like to violently masturbate to communism, and I don't. So, in the case you're one of the few fuckers on there that don't violently masturbate to communism, you can find me as Burnside_bums. And also this weekend, I will be hopefully getting a couple more textures and stuff done because I got a new fancy project I'm working on. We're going to see how it goes. And that's about it. Next.
All right, and I am Terracin, your favorite cyber bitch. You can find me on pretty much any social media. It's my birthday, bitches. Fuck off.
Bleed from your anus for her birthday.
To act right so I can fucking hit and stop broadcast.
Yay, buttons finally work for a change.
There we go.